ring is engraved with like dolphins.
Let's go with the loot.
Okay. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want who wants to volunteer to roll a D8 for Dallas? Or Dallas, who do you want to roll a D8 for you?
I mean, I'm at a stoplight. I can roll.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm
Dallas,
at a stoplight. I'm
please,
going to
please,
risk my
please,
life.
just be safe, okay?
Don't
Please.
die.
1. No.
Okay.
I've learned how to drive my Dodge with a knee. It's fine. I'm okay. We got this. Let's go. 1.
A 1. You rolled
Okay, let me
faster in
just
your car than
read
on your computer.
this.
I know, right? I roll faster on my phone. It's a little sad.
If you get in a car crash, I'll kill you myself.
See,
Okay.
look. No,
What?
it's fine. It's fine. My truck won't get damaged. My truck is from 2001. Everyone else's vehicles, on the other hand, will be destroyed.
It's just a brick going down the highway.
It's a brick with a massive brush guard on the front of it. When you live in the middle of the woods, you have to have something to protect yourself from wild hogs.
Oh, great!
Oh my god.
Get this Clash of Clans out of here.
Alright, I am linking you the instrument. It doesn't have to be a harp. It's just that's what this is. That's what it's saying in D&D Beyond. It can be whatever instrument you want it to be. Okay. Basically, how I imagine, because like magic armor and magic items will shrink or grow in size depending on the bearer. You know, like gloves will shrink or grow to match your hands when you wear them. So in this case, a magical instrument would transform to meet your own personal musical standards, you know, or playing styles.
Okay.
Okay. So that is sorted. I am going to delete these. Don't need those anymore. Okay. So, when we last had ended, you guys had managed to convince Elenus, or Lanus, that is, to allow you to take one of his personal collection of magical items and artifacts in order to help you along your journey. And he did specify that you should only take one. And some of you may have taken more than one. And who knows if those will have consequences later. We'll see. But you all basically have picked everything that you wanted. And you're still in the mansion. Is there anything that you plan on doing here before heading out into the city to try to track down the leads that you have, which, if you don't remember, you had 2 to start off with. One was a warehouse in the eastern part of Castlewood that was registered under the wizard's name. And then another one was Thragos, who was the orc mafia leader in Thragos Row on the west side of town, outside of the walls. And he basically was the one that was the person that provided the chocolate. Like, he was the one that purchased it and brought it into the city secretly. So he might have information of where it was taken to or whatever, you know? So it's up to you guys where you want to go. One of those 2 places, or both, or try to find another lead. But currently the city is under siege by seemingly every point by chocolate monsters.
Weren't we waiting for our money?
Yeah. As you say that, Julius comes walking in, and he has a rather large chest, and he sets it down on a table, and inside the chest there are 5 sacks of money, and he hands each of you one of them, and if you were to count it, it would have 100 platinum pieces in each of them.
Alright, I'm out.
Let's go.
All right, I'm done. Campaign.
add
Yeah,
money.
campaign over. I'm done. I got my money.
I mean,
all right,
there's
I'm
not-
leaving
like-
the city.
It's up to you guys.
And it was 100 platinum.
100 plat.
Yeah,
Let's
100
go.
platinum, which is 1,000 gold.
How do we add currency?
It's in your inventory. You click on the coins and then click add.
Should be like right next to weight carried.
Yeah.
Platinum.
I've also now gotten home.
PP.
I'm not dead. I didn't die.
Okay.
Let's go.
You said 100 plat,
Yay.
right?
Yes.
This is quite a lot. Thank you.
Come on, money.
Julius says, it's my pleasure. It's definitely more money than I've ever seen in my lifetime, but hopefully I also get some, well, I mean, I should be, because he said he would, and he's always held his promises so far. I mean, he also helped pay for my brother to go through college, so that was nice.
Student loans, even in the mythical world.
It was
Still
kind of
real,
like
man,
a,
still
yeah, it
real.
was kind of like a sign-on bonus that he agreed to for me. Like, I was hesitant on joining up, and then he heard that my brother was working in the mines, and he knew that it was dangerous. And I told him a little story about how my brother wanted to become a bard at the School of Bards and the College of Bards, and so he managed to, you know,
Sorry.
Bless you.
pay for
Thank
him.
you.
Bard College sucks. I got a scholarship though. Scholarships help.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Imagine going into student debt over Bard College, Bard School.
Look, my Bard student loans are less than what I have to pay currently for my student loans.
You could actually probably pay off your bard loans with that platinum you just got.
Hell yeah. Go pay off my
Well, who would do that?
Who would do that?
Someone who's
I'm
a law-abiding
filing
citizen.
bankruptcy.
We have law-abiding citizens here?
Yes, me. I'm the only law-abiding one here.
You're
Can I
lawful?
go to school?
Lawful neutral, but still.
Imagine
you
playing a
taking
lawful
God
character.
knows Would you rather me be the usual chaotic I am and causing probably a lot of problems?
Yes. Chaos is amazing. Chaos is
Yeah, it is.
Alright, time to use my seduction skills.
Hey, yo, cut to black.
Wait.
Oh boy.
Would you rather me play the bard the way it's supposed to be? Or would you rather me use the +9 intimidation I have and threaten people?
Yeah.
Edit character sheet.
Are we gonna have like a 10-minute of just Dallas and Hayhouse like RP making it
Oh
out?
my god, no.
Yeah.
He did say that it would cut to black if stuff like that
Yeah.
happened.
My
Very
stuff
much
cuts
to
to
black.
black.
But no, I
Okay,
would never go that
okay.
far.
But yeah, Alice, make sure that you check the Discord now that you are home to add that
I got
harp
the
into
link.
your inventory. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
And then make sure that you add it to your attunements if it requires attunement.
It's in
But yeah, it's a very useful thing, and it will probably come in clutch later on. So
Oh yeah, very much so.
yeah. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Julius has left now. He said that he is going to go and help secure the manor. So you are left to your own device.
Well, probably don't go to the supplier because the wizard probably covered his tracks from there.
It's possible.
Possible.
I mean, do you want to roll a history check and see if you know anything about this organization?
Well, I know my character probably doesn't because they're new to the city.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a higher
Yeah.
DC for you to do it, but it's not impossible. You could have
I have
still heard whispers about it.
I have two
Can I roll
questions.
for funsies?
Yeah, to see
You
if just
can if you
anyone
want.
remembers.
Mika, what is your questions?
Well, I have two actually. First one is
Yeah.
I'm assuming we all had our short rests.
Yes, there was a short
Okay.
rest.
And since I'm a wizard too, and I've been in the city for a couple of times, like, do I recognize the name he told us of the wizard?
I would say no. Even with
Okay.
a history check, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
He's a very secretive person.
Then could I maybe make a check to see if there were like any other occurrences of like golem attacks, such as this one, or
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
yeah, like could I make a check to see like if I know maybe some knowledge of attacks similar to that one?
Oh,
Oh, like attacks like that involve golems or chocolate or anything
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it only, or is it like really
I would
a one of a kind?
say that this is the first of its kind.
Okay.
So I'll just let you know that it's the first of its kind.
Yes, alright.
You like this is unheard of anywhere that you've been.
And my
you
like.
know oh
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. No, you can continue. I thought you were done talking. Sorry.
You know that golems have been around for hundreds of years since magic was first being created. Because golems are one of the first magical creations being made out of arcane sigils and runes, which were making up the language of magic. And so some of the more primordial forms of magic were all engraved sigils and runes to enchant objects rather than cast spells at first. So basically, the knowledge and creation of golems has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, but this is the first time that you've ever seen or heard of chocolate being used as the material, and of such a large scale attack like this. But you also coming to the city and being new, it is rather strange for you to see the automatons made out of Kazarite that work around the city. Like there aren't any fighter automatons. They're all like heavy lifters, and like carters. But it's the first time for you being in this city seeing mechanical creations made of magic like that.
Okay, so in my extensive experience with everything related to chocolate, the making of chocolate, the uses of chocolate across all millennia, would I know anything more?
Know anything more about chocolate golems or about
Yee.
how? Um, I wouldn't say so
Aw.
because you would know maybe a little bit about golems in general and about chocolate in general, but you haven't heard anything about the two being used in conjunction.
Aw. Okay.
Although
Is it?
you could probably piece together easily that the chocolate tastes so good because it's magically enchanted.
Ooh, let me write that down.
That would be like a theory that you have, not something that is set yet.
No, it's my theory, therefore my theory is correct. So thank you.
Is it a known fact that the golems were made of Kazrite?
The automatons are, yeah. It's a very
Okay,
well-known fact because the Kazarite is stronger than steel, just barely, but it also has that bismuth sheen, like rainbowy, oily looking sheen to it. And it's very obvious that these robots look like that, so that you can tell that they're made out of Kazarite. And you can also fathom that these are very expensive creations because Kazarite isn't necessarily like it's abundant in these mountains, but it's only in these mountains. That's why it's precious. You know, it's not like it's a rare mineral. It's rare in the world, but not rare here. So they basically, like, the city has a monopoly on it, and that's why they can charge so much for it outside the city. But inside the city, it's not as expensive. Like, to if you're the one mining it and extracting it, you basically can use it however you want, which is used to make automatons to help with that.
Yeah, these are for like the automatons like around the city, not the golems themselves, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right.
All right. So, anybody want to do anything in the mansion before leaving?
Burn it down. I'm kidding.
Whoa.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yay.
chaotic neutral, not
Let's
chaotic
go,
evil.
Arson, let's go.
Arson, I can help.
I'm pretty set on heading out.
Yeah. Everyone roll history checks to see, like, who are we rolling for? Like, who's the guy that we're looking up history on?
Oh,
that's not the
well,
wizard.
That would be Thragos, the orc mafia boss.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. Your DC was actually 18 for having been new to the city, so
I
you
barely
heard about it. And yeah, same with Twinkle and
Why not?
Nar.
Oh God.
Slow rolling.
I'm sorry.
5 to 10 business days.
God damn it.
Do we
I
all
thought I
need to roll?
fixed it.
Okay.
If you want to see if you know anything about Thragos in character, then you can roll a history check.
You're refreshing.
And Nar's new to the city too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nar would not know. Basil would know. Dallas, are you rolling?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
It was history, right?
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome home.
He's not my wife.
Okay, so everyone except Nar.
Maybe.
You,
poor Nar.
you know
No.
through various whispers and rumors that
Nar Deafin.
Oh, my bad. I'll definitely.
Oh, you don't have to, but you
I'm
can if
kidding.
you want. It might be easier for you to not
it's fine, it's
metagame,
fine.
but it's up to you.
I will not metagame. It's okay.
So Thragos has been the more or less the chieftain of this mafia organization, like this underground uh, order up in Thragos Row, and he's been there for maybe about 30 years as their leader, from what you've heard. And before him was his mentor, who was actually a dwarf. And he was born and raised in the mountains here and eventually wound up through whatever, you know, life forces, to become this mafia leader. And then Thragos was an orc war chief that had been defeated in battle and basically defamed and made his way to the city seeking a fresh start after his clan was basically destroyed, and was taken in 30 years ago by this dwarf. And you don't know the dwarf's name, by the way. And then Thragos eventually took over the organization when the dwarf passed away, and this group, they are criminals, yes, and they are bad people, yes, but at the same time, they also go through extreme lengths to make sure that chaos and order, like chaos is contained and order is maintained in the city, because if anything were to go out of hand, then their business would suffer and their income would suffer. So they do, strong arm people and blackmail people and they're definitely a criminal organization you don't want to be on the wrong side of, but at the same time they help maintain order where the guards cannot. They're basically like the shadow guards of the city, and without them, there would be rampant like criminalism and drug use in the city. And you also know that in regards to drug use, it's heavily limited to just the most mildest of recreational drugs, because this organization controls all that trade, and they don't want the city to crumble from within or be weakened by substance abuse. So even though they're bad people, they also are in their own way caring about the city.
No, quick, write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down.
Lore drops.
So he's a mafia boss that's good, but will do bad things if he needs to.
My kind of.
Yeah, it's more like he is an anti-hero, kind of. Yeah.
I love that. I love
Hmm.
anti-heroes.
Love to see
like
it.
all of us. Maybe
Well,
you
not
could
all
become
of us. I
friends.
think there's someone in this call that's not an anti-hero.
Probably the lawful one.
I'm lawful
That's the
neutral.
joke.
I'll stab someone if needed.
And if you guys want to, you can like discuss amongst yourselves what your ideas and plans are to head out to see where you want to go.
I share my knowledge with Nar of the man.
Okay. You'll need to reiterate that in character. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, Nar.
What?
Big man, raised by dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mafia
Yeah.
leader. He's nice, but he will hurt you.
Okay.
I already forgot
That's cool.
his name.
Ragos.
Ragnarok.
And if you guys also look at the map and stuff and have questions about any other parts of the city, you can also do history checks to learn about them to see if they might be of any benefit to go and investigate those areas. But I also want to remind you that everywhere is under attack, and there might be a certain timetable for, how long the city guard can hold out against this onslaught.
Oh boy.
Is it really like everywhere, or like is?
As far as you can tell, it's everywhere.
Okay.
And Twinkle did fly up a bit and look out and saw a lot of fire everywhere.
I didn't exactly share that though.
No.
It's okay.
Metagaming.
Well, me and Abigail know. Or Nar and Abigail know.
Yeah, we went outside. We saw things on fire. We just don't know where everything is.
Yeah.
Twinkle saw other things. We just saw the immediate smoke, fire in the distance, and the hippogriff that's in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which could come for us at any point, but it's fine.
It'll be alright.
It'll be alright. We'll send Twinkle after it. Twinkle seems obsessed with chocolate.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be good to.
Wait, I spaced out. Did someone say chocolate?
Okay.
See, my point proven.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Alright. So what are you guys doing?
Didn't they say that there were tunnels that we could take, or am I remembering wrong?
It's possible. There are sewer systems in the city.
Oh boy, time to get stinky.
Time to fight the
Oh, well, I mean, you already got that, Boweries.
Ooh.
Stinky.
Maybe we could
Man, you
also
didn't have to do me like that,
investigate
man.
if there's actually a pattern maybe to some of these attacks.
All right,
Someone-
Hayhouse. When I looked up over everything, did I see any kind of pattern?
You didn't really observe for a pattern. You were just like, oh, there's a lot of fire and smoke everywhere, and then you flew
Yeah,
back down.
but did like the smoke make like a pretty pattern, like they were drawing like a flower with the buildings or the bodies or something
No.
like that?
The
Oh.
bodies.
Smoke work.
All right.
Sure. Let's I guess look for a tunnel.
Yeah, look for the sewage system. Look under the toilets.
Yeah, because that's where you're gonna get into the sewer from under the
Ew.
toilet.
Well, maybe
No.
Basil will fit.
I'm going to
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm going to leave the building. And
I've been
look
in
for
this city
manhole.
for a while, and maybe I know some shifty places people can like roam around.
Basil, roll. Roll for history.
Take back what I said. I'm just gonna follow Basil.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to go outside, you can just do like investigation to look for like a manhole cover or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that. I'm gonna
Okay.
go outside and look for it. It's still
Do you-
slow.
Do you want
No.
to go outside through the main gate, which is out into the main square that you see on the map in the center of the city?
Fuck.
Or do you want to go out the service gate, which is in the back alley? Or do you want to go out the garden gate, which is on a side alley where the hippogriff was?
I'll go out the main entrance.
Okay. Is everyone else going with it?
Yeah.
Just because I want to, I'm gonna like find a window and like smash it open and then fly out, and I'll meet them at the front.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Okay.
Smash the
You
window like right
go
next
up
to the
to a
door.
window, smash it, and walk through, and you're
Yeah.
outside.
Okay, I'm gonna fly, and I'm gonna fly over to like where the front door would be, but I'm gonna be like above them
Okay.
instead.
You are flying above the group.
Good.
I'll go in the side alley.
Asserting dominance.
Okay, that's good. This party is already split.
Oh no.
Not again, Basil.
Welcome to chaos.
Okay, so Nar and Twinkle, you're out front, and Basil is in the side alley where the service entrance was.
Can I swoop down and pick him up to bring him over?
You'd have to make a grapple contested strength check against.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What do I
Basil,
roll?
you have to make a strength check, and Twinkle, you have to make a strength check.
It's a
Okay.
grapple, right?
Yeah.
I'll use my acrobatics then.
Okay, that's fine.
Aww. Why can't I use my acrobatics?
Because I'm trying to slip away and not to force myself on him.
Yeah, because it's kind of different for you because you're not like flipping around to grab him. You're actually trying to like talon pick up that body, and he's trying to slip away.
Oh, that's bad.
Uh-oh.
Ha
Okay, well, Basil, as you step outside into the alley, Twinkle comes swooping around and snatches you up and then brings you where?
I'm just bringing them back to the other group, but I'm not gonna put him down. I'm just gonna keep holding him.
Yeah, I'm not even mad. I'm like, oh, hi, friend.
So you're now just hanging limply from this owl that's flying how far above the ground?
Like 20 or 30 feet.
Okay. What is Dallas or Abigail and Valerius doing?
I guess follow them out the front door so that we don't split the party.
Good choice.
That's a good
Not
idea.
really hard.
Okay.
Kidding.
So
Also doing it in front door.
when you guys go out the front gate, it is pretty open out here from like the front lawn and the front walkway up to the house. It's about a 40-foot walkway. But in the square before you, through the night and like the moonlight coming down, you do see like some silhouettes of some monstrous figures walking about the courtyard. And every now and then you'll hear like a scream or a shout and like maybe some sword fighting going on. You see like a husband like dragging a woman behind him who you can assume might be maybe his wife, and then like a giant eagle made of chocolate swoops down and grabs both of them and flies away.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Hayhouse.
This is Jurassic Park pterodactyl.
God.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so it's basically Jurassic Park in here right now.
Jen's never seen Jurassic Park.
It's okay, I know enough. Big dino swoop down, grab person.
Yeah. So yeah, if you wanted to find a sewer, it would be rather easy. I think that Nar and Valerie has already rolled investigation checks.
Yeah,
The
I was
11,
kinda blind.
the 11 does get you high enough to see that there is a manhole cover just to the left of the manor as you walk out, but you would probably want to stealth check over there
Oh,
as a party.
that sounds.
Does
fun.
that mean I shouldn't be flying?
Fuck.
It's up to you. You just saw a giant eagle fly
I know.
down
That's
and
why I'm
grab
like.
something.
I do have a question though.
I'm safe.
Yeah.
Since I've been grabbed by the burb, can I pluck like a feather like midair while she's dragging you there?
Yeah.
I drop him.
Advantage. Advantage. Homie here ain't doing shit.
So, Basil plucks the feather, and then Twinkle drops him as the feather gets plucked.
I'm gonna swoop down, then try to grab him again.
I'm a
Oh no.
So I just start levitating because of my ring of feather falling.
Well, now we know he has
slowly
that.
drifts down to the ground and lands on his feet safely.
I give him the finger instead.
You don't
the
have
feather
fingers.
finger.
I don't even react to it.
Can I like? Where did you put the feather?
Oh no.
You know, I
Tell
could
me.
literally cast him.
Can I like try to snatch it back?
I would say you'd have to make a perception check to see where it's at.
Okay.
And then, Mika, where would you have it so I can have a general idea of what the difficulty
No. It
Oh, I'd probably
disappeared.
like I'd stealth it like around in my bag.
would be? Okay, well, I
Nope,
would
I don't
say
see it.
that, yeah, a 7 wouldn't even get close
I
to
know.
seeing where he stashed it.
Huh.
Okay,
Let's move forward then.
so we have 14 stealth, 20 stealth, and
Oh,
8 stealth.
And
Wait, why did you
11.
roll 2
I have
stealth checks?
I have advantage on stealth.
Oh, okay, a 10 then. An
Yeah,
11.
I haven't rolled yet because I was kind of hoping that I had that one spell that gives everyone advantage of stealth, but I don't, so I'll just roll.
Passive upgrade.
All right, there you go.
Okay,
That's invisibility. That's all I got.
so you guys,
Wait, who didn't roll
Wait.
good?
is someone talking? I can't hear you. Okay,
Dallas, I
guess
think
not.
you're muffled.
I forgot I had my headphone, my mic pulled up.
Oh, okay.
I was talking to the dog. My dad.
Oh.
She smacked me with her food dish. That's a ceramic
Kevin.
fucking food dish though. So I'm like, dog, what the hell?
Ouch.
She just got fed though. She ate everything and she wants more, but she's on my back. She's chunky.
Okay, so you guys go stealthing around, going to where Valerius is leading you, to where he believes he knows where a manhole cover is.
Man, I think there's a hole in the floor over here.
The left side of the manor, down the next street. And as you guys are walking down, there is this rumbling sound that you can feel like the ground shaking on. And quickly, Nar and Twinkle pull everyone off to the side, like against a building in like a little alcove, and everyone ducks in. And just as you do, coming out, bursting through the wall of one of these housing structures is this giant worm-looking creature that's like snaking, and when you see it, it has like this giant tooth maw that's like a circular razor blade of just endless teeth in its
Oh
mouth.
god, we're in Dune.
And then
The goblin
as you hold
creepers.
your breath and wait, it continues onward down the street, leaving a trail of chocolate behind it. And just a few feet away in the middle of the street from where you ducked in, there is a manhole cover. Would you like to approach it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, time to become one
Oh.
with Master Splinter and the
Yeah.
crickets.
The ninja
So-
turtles.
I'll just say that together, combined, you're able to lift the manhole cover. It's not like a metal plate is that much of a contest for most people anyway. Typically it would require a special tool to like help lift it, but you guys can manage. So you open it, and you get like that mildewy, like stale air coming out, and it's got that definite rank odor of human waste coming out too. But do you guys decide to descend?
I just jump in, no fucks given.
Nope.
Down in the forest.
Do we know
This is
which way we're
nothing.
supposed to be going?
You could, as before you jump in, like eye yourself, like, okay, well, in like up here, that's the way I need to go. If you want to go, to the warehouse or to Thragos, you could have a general idea. But once you get in the tunnels, you'll have to make survival checks
Yeah.
to know which way you're going.
I also want to try to get a general idea of where we're going to go.
Do
Okay.
we want to go to? I mean, I guess we have to make a choice now. Do we want to go to the warehouse or to the fake mafia boss?
I vote for the fake mafia boss.
Yeah.
After the mafia, then.
Okay.
I'll use
So
my ring
then-
to turn invisible.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's gonna wander off again.
And how long does that last?
Until I attack or make a spell.
Wait, what did you do?
Okay.
He cast invisibility on himself because of a charge of his ring of invisibility.
Did I wait? Do I see that he cast that on himself?
I would say that you didn't even probably see like a cast. It was kind of like the one ring from Lord of the Rings, where like you see him
Yeah.
slip something on his finger and then he's just gone.
Can I try to
Outie.
grab where he was?
You would have to make basically an attack roll at disadvantage.
I will do that.
Okay. This
Oh,
won't
what kind
count
of
as
attack
like
roll?
damage. It's just
Yeah.
going to be a melee attack roll, like an unarmed attack.
Okay. Okay, no.
Yeah, you're like reaching out and like swiping your hands around trying to touch him, and he's just like
Okay.
standing completely off to the
Yeah.
side.
Fine!
Like, what is this bird doing?
Do we need
I'll
to
cast
see
invisibility.
my good friend?
I'm gonna
Also,
I'm gonna
yeah.
hop into the sewer. It's just because home sweet home,
Home sweet home.
home sweet home. Reminds me of the forest.
I decided to try to
Turned
get
out
a
easy.
general idea of where the hell we're going.
Okay, so basically, you're gonna have for the first 2 survival checks, you'll have a +2 bonus to know where you're going.
Okay.
But if you ever get a 1, you'll lose that bonus for these checks, for the first 2 checks. But however, does anyone know Thieves Can't who's in the party?
I do.
Okay, that'll help.
I don't.
Okay. Well, at least one person does, and that will help. So, Who wants to make the survival checks to lead the party through?
Let me do it.
Who has the highest wisdom?
I have a +7 to survival.
Yeah, let's +7 roll.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Because of my background as an urchin,
Mm-hmm.
I know some what the secrets, the secret patterns inflow the cities inflow to cities and can find passages through the urban sprawl that others would miss. Would that help navigate?
It would help above ground, like help navigating through alleyways and stuff. With the sewer, there's not like I wouldn't say that it would help in the sewer because it's not an urban sprawl. Up above ground is an urban sprawl.
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay.
It's okay, guys. I'll be your tour guide. Welcome.
And then when Nar is rolling survival, I want Valerius to also roll perception to see if you see any thieves' camp.
You want me to go ahead and roll?
Yeah, you can roll.
There we go. It's a lot faster.
And then so it's gonna be a 15 for this roll because of the +2 bonus. From because you're starting here and you know what the general direction you want to go. And then Valerius, you can roll perception to see if you locate any thieves' camp. Okay. Very good.
Very good.
And you guys were going to Thragos, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So it does help that the Cloud Top District is at a higher elevation. So to start off, you want to start going uphill. So all you have to do is go against the rushing water that is going past you as you progress down the side passage walkways that flank the water. And as you're walking, Valerius, you see these symbols etched into the stone at various points. And one of the symbols, you can see it is pointing toward two directions right now. One, it just says safe room, and that is going west. So safe room is pointing west down another passageway, and then northwest is it says Thragos Row.
Northwest.
Yeah, so going directly west it says safe room, and northwest it says Thragos Row.
Hey guys, these scribbles on the wall say Thragos Row.
No, those scribbles say.
Yeah.
I know how to read scribbles.
Magic scribble.
Okay. I guess we follow the scribbles.
Yeah, follow the scribbles.
Okay, let me just try to
Follow
draw
this
this.
chicken scratch.
Kill my normal handwriting. Hello.
Man, I didn't know you know thieves can't.
I speak fluent thieves can. It's fine.
Oh.
I don't know. Look at my math. Look at the math I just did for a quiz I took this morning.
Okay, which way did you guys say we're going?
I'm Lord.
North something.
Northwest
Row,
to Thragos
yeah.
Row? Okay, so you guys went this way right here.
Oh, I don't have the map up. Oops.
Oh.
Open map.
Gotta remove all these doodles.
Okay, I'll do it. I'm sorry. No, I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm taking care of it. I'm taking care of it. Don't worry. I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's good. It's good. I got it.
Why
Trying
did
and trying and trying. There you go.
Okay, so you guys went up this tunnel essentially, and we're just gonna do this as like it. You travel the ways, And then you get to another intersection that looks a little bit like this. And you came in from this bottom southeastern direction. You're still going uphill, but it's kind of like a weird angle. And let's see. Nar, you can roll another survival check to see if you know which way to go. But Valerius, you can also roll a perception check to see if there's any more thieves' cant, or investigation, whichever's higher. That is.
Oh boy, I can't wait to crit fail one of these times and completely disappoint the party.
Do it.
It's
Do
okay,
it.
I almost
Right now.
did
It's your
that.
time.
Oh. Investigation and what you said?
Investigation or perception,
Technically,
whichever's
we could.
higher.
Investigation.
Technically, we
or
could help you,
perception?
but it's more funny if we fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, investigation is.
I
higher.
could cast guidance, but
Well,
Oh.
one thing that Valerius has picked up from the last thieves' cant is that there was like false thieves' cant woven into the true ones. So like it's to like throw people off if they're trying to follow it and they don't really know thieves' cant.
That's fun.
And in this case, I would say that it is kind of throwing you off now. And so
Shit.
it says, so from what you've been able to decipher, and you don't know if this is like true or if it's false information, but it says that north and northwest both go to Thragos Row. And then it says that down here, it kind of like bends like that down there. It says ferry. Like a boat ferry. And then as for Nar's survival check, the only thing that you can tell is the two that are going in the northern direction is still going uphill, while the other one is going a little bit parallel to the elevation.
Nara's gonna do a fun little survival thing. He's gonna take out a coin and he's gonna flip it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I tell the party that it's
Here.
north
I'll let
and
you-
northwest, that it's saying it's either they're trying to fool us.
Is there a way to make a custom?
You can roll a d4, and then 1 and 2 is heads, and 3 and 4 is tails.
Okay. You could choose whichever way.
Well, I said 3 and 4 is tails, so it's tails.
Oh, okay. I probably should have. Let me reroll. I didn't decide which direction was what. Okay. This will be tails. This will be
Okay.
heads.
So we go down? Or
And then I'm gonna roll again.
One more
3 and
time.
4 is tails, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going north.
We're going north.
Wait,
Okay.
did we figure out which direction we were supposed to be going when we were above ground?
Yeah, and you got a +2 to your first 2 survival checks. Chill. There's nothing going on. Okay. Okay, so you guys, Nar is basically saying that he thinks you should go north, and Valerius, you're like, oh, well, this says Thragos Row is north and northwest, and a ferry is to the southwest. So which way does everyone collectively choose to go? And meanwhile, you don't know if Basil's even with you guys.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like meta talking. I'm still following them, but like
Yeah, it's just in game. You're like, I mean,
I'm just being silent and
maybe
just
Basil's
moving
here.
around.
You know, I'm solidly just like grumbling to myself.
Where's your fucking toddler at?
Well, like, he left at one point and I got lost looking for him, and knowing him, he's gonna get lost again, and then I'll have to find him, and then I'll get lost, and then no one will be fun anymore.
Don't worry, I have dark vision for up to 60 feet.
Congratulations,
takes
I have
the
it
ring
at
off.
300 feet.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, you're an owl.
You cannot beat my dark vision.
I'm going
Alright,
to.
I'm an adult.
I will continue north.
Okay, Nar is walking north. Is everyone joining him?
I go north. I'm kidding. I go north.
I follow.
Nar follows the way of the coin.
Oh, wait, I have a quick question.
Yeah?
These are the sewers, right?
Yeah.
So there's like liquid and squishy stuff on the ground, right?
Yeah, so basically right now you've been walking on the left and right paths, and there's like a central channel
Oh,
that has
okay.
water carrying down it.
Yeah.
I got you now.
I'm assuming it will also be like survival check if we were to verify like if there's one road that is more used than the others.
That would be an investigation check. Or, yeah, that would be a survival check, actually, yeah.
Okay. Is it what Nar's been doing or?
Yeah, that's basically
Okay.
Nar's his survival checks are both of where he thinks he should go versus what he saw above ground,
Okay.
mixed with where he thinks that it looks like a more worn path.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna go north with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I just want to do a little drawing here. Okay.
Oh,
So
circle.
you guys enter a large circular room. It looks like a large cistern area, and there's a large pool of water here, and there's multiple different channels coming in and mixing here, and then like exiting back. So like the water's coming in from the north and the west, and then exiting through the east and the south where you came from. So you can tell that you're still going against the flow of water. But this is a much larger room than the rest. Overall, it's about a 30 square foot room.
It's quite smelly in here.
Says a ghost.
Says the
Can I whap
disembodied voice.
Can I whap him? Can I hear him and grab him?
You can try to make another disadvantage attack roll.
Why? Why are my survival rolls so bad?
It's at disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, it's that one. It's
Okay.
14.
Does a 14 hit Basil's armor class at all?
Nope.
Okay, you just are still swishing air.
Wait.
Fuck you.
Proficiency gives me advantage, right?
No.
Okay.
Proficiency just means that it adds your proficiency bonus into the roll, which is it should already be calculated on the sheet.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to cast guidance on myself in my next roll because
that's fine.
holy shit.
You seem confused,
Valerius,
my
you got
friend.
an 18 investigation check?
Yeah.
Okay. So, looking through this room, you see that not only does it say Thragos Row is this way, but it does say back down this way, it says ferry. And then to the right, it says, hey, no barking. No, you can't go outside right now. Okay. To the right, let me see. It says warehouse. And then north, it says nothing.
Well, it looks like we went the wrong direction because it's telling us to go left again.
I will start turning around, I guess.
Not left back there.
I stop, foot in air.
Left forwards. Forwards left.
Forwards left.
I say forward.
I will move forwards left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, west.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys decide to go west.
West.
East.
And so you come across this channel. Let me see if I can remember how to draw this. Okay.
Switch.
So you come across this channel, and there's a drawbridge that is currently raised. And under the drawbridge is a huge 15-foot wide rushing water sluiceway, basically. And it actually looks like this water is not dirty water. It looks like this is actually some fresh water that's being circulated underneath the city.
Is the drawbridge? Is there like a lever to
Yeah.
drive?
Are there controls?
You can make an investigation check. Valerius has, but if you'd like to, you can also.
Oh,
Damn.
Okay. So, looking around, Valerius, you take notice that there is a lever on the wall, but it looks like it's been intentionally destroyed or damaged in a way that would make it not function anymore. However, directly beneath the lever, you read in Thieves' Cant basically a symbol that means open, and you pull the frame that is around the lever housing away from the wall, and you can see sort of like some gear mechanisms that are in there that control the bridge. And you see inside there's another Thieves' Cant that basically it's just like some directional arrows, more or less. And you just basically turn one of the gears a little bit in one direction, and then you start to hear the drawbridge lower. And you figured that they just broke the lever to make it look broken, but it still functioned inside the wall. And you only found that out because you got a 21.
Nice.
So the drawbridge does lower, and you guys are able to continue on.
Oh,
You're
Can
welcome.
I make a perception check to see if like anyone's following us? Just for
Yeah,
curiosity.
absolutely.
As I'm lazily walking around with my beautiful 12.
Okay. Let me see. I need to do some rolls here. Okay. You do not see anything sneaking up around or following you.
That's all right.
The next room that you get to It's just a T-split. And you guys have been walking for about an hour total now. You feel like you should be nearing the end of this pathway. And so it's basically, this is going to be the last check. Okay, yeah.
Hey!
So
Not 20. Let's go.
Yeah.
looking with your survival check, you can actually see that both of these paths are actually pretty well worn and traveled. And Valerius' investigation check for the Thieves' Cant, it does say that north is to Thragos, and it says south, it says ferry again. But it looks like that both the ferry and Thragos Row are heavily traveled, while the bridge area that you came across is far less traveled.
Well,
Time to continue.
north it is.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess people are going from the ferry to Thragos Row. Or the other way around, meaning no one's in the direction that we're going.
So as you walk, there is a ladder of metal rungs on one side of this, and with that same survival and investigation check, just because you rolled so high, Nar is able to say, hey, wait a second, the heavy foot patterns stop here. And then Valerius looking around, you're like, oh yeah, and look, on the wall right here, it says Thragos Row is directly above us.
The chicken scratch says go up.
I go up.
I go up.
Okay. So, you guys, are you guys all going up then?
I think.
Yeah.
He needs confirmation.
Up to you guys.
Okay. Let's see here. So you come into an alleyway. Draw some buildings here. So there's a manhole cover right here in the middle of this alleyway. And like these are all buildings right here.
Very detailed buildings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you come out of this manhole cover, there are still, you can hear the screams and shouts of people fighting and, you know, whatever's going on in the city. You can still smell the smoke and see fires, and you can see the underside of these smoke clouds from the light of the fires beneath them. And basically, without you even having to look anywhere, there is a sign right here that it basically, it just says, well, it says like headquarters, basically in Thieves' Camp.
How convenient.
Do I have to roll investigation?
No, it's very apparent. It's like, as long as you got here, they just are like, well, you made it.
I double check.
Oh, you just wasted it, man.
Pretty sure that this is their headquarters.
Oh, you just wasted his 20.
And
it's never gonna
next to the
happen
sign-
again.
Next to the sign, there's a front door right here. And with your investigation check, if you wanted to look around the alley, you would see that there's a large service entrance here that might attach the same like room on the inside. But the front door is right here.
Did I see any thieves can't buy the back door?
No.
Okay.
I would like. Well, actually, Twinkle's passive perception is 19, right? You're the
Yeah.
highest.
Yeah.
Okay. As you come out of the sewer, you feel like you heard something from within the sewer as you were exiting. But
Can I poke my head back in and look around?
yeah, and as you poke your head in, you see a dark shadowed figure, like in the corner of your eye, like dash behind a corner inside the sewer.
Hello?
There's no reply.
Hello. Are you talking to me?
I'm gonna hop back in the sewer.
Oh my god.
Oh my
But I'm
god.
gonna fly over, so like I can just like kind of like run out or like fly out real quick.
You flew in the sewer.
Yeah.
The owl is gone.
It's not very high ceilings to fly.
Fine, I'll jump down.
Okay. So you're back in the sewer, and I'll draw a little bit of where your intersection is here. So
I'm gonna
your
look around the
manhole
corner where I
cover was
saw it.
here,
I'll be right back, guys.
and you
I
saw
thought you
him.
said don't split the party.
We're not. I'm just doing this real quick. Just don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go to the corner to look around it.
Okay. What is your armor class?
16.
Oh.
Okay. As you round the corner, you feel a blinding pain, and you see white for a second as something hits you hard in the forehead. You take
Fucking ow!
you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from somebody's truncheon.
So it was someone.
Yeah.
Can I look up and look at them?
Yeah. You see basically a very, very small figure, and they have all black, and they're wearing a hood up. You can't really make out their features right now, especially with just dark vision. And they're holding some kind of truncheon or wooden club wrapped in leather, and they definitely were trying to like knock you out.
Do we
I'm just
hear
gonna,
the
like-
whack?
Do any of us hear that?
I
What are
screamed
your
fucking
cat-
ow.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you not hear
heard-
that?
You heard an ow come echoing up the manhole.
I
I'm-
run all the way over there.
Yeah, I also go
Assuming She
down.
hit her
I
head
run
like
all the way
somewhere.
over
It's
there,
fine.
scimitar in hand, ready to fight whoever just hit Twinkle.
Yeah, I throw psychic blades.
Oh my god! I wasn't gonna fight yet, but okay.
I'm there.
Okay. Roll damage for psychic blades.
Oh god damn it.
Well, luckily it's not a lot of damage.
Okay.
We don't know who this guy is.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's why it's not a lot of
Exactly.
damage.
As you round the corner, you just see this target and like reactionarily throw out your psychic blades. And
Well, I mean, she's on the floor.
No, I'm not.
no,
I'm
she's
standing.
got
Oh,
yeah,
never
she
mind.
got hit in the forehead and is like, ow.
I
My
mean,
face.
she got hit.
And you see like a very short figure, maybe even around the same size or shorter than Basil is. Dark hooded, cloaked figure, and your blades hit it, and you hear like a grunt of pain, and then this figure tries to run away. Twinkle, you
I
can
grab
make,
him.
You can make a physical attack of opportunity. You can't grapple them.
Okay.
You can make a melee attack if you.
Wait.
Can I cast guidance?
Nah. Yeah, I'd say that's
Okay.
Cast
I am.
guidance.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna cast command.
Okay, go ahead.
That's fine.
Oh.
You can just add 4 to that, or roll a d4.
1 second.
And then add what you get.
What the dog doing?
What the dog?
Everyone's dogs are acting up tonight.
All the
For real.
doggos.
I can bark
Those
if you want. I
dogs
don't
are
have a dog.
barking.
Okay. Sorry, my dogs. Okay. I'm gonna cast command, and I'm just gonna like just say stop.
What's
Jeez.
is it a wisdom saving throw?
It is wisdom save is 14.
Alright, he failed. So this figure goes dashing, takes 5 feet, and then comes to a complete stop and is just standing there facing away, hands to his sides, truncheon in one hand, standing there.
I'm
like a
going to like
statue.
move around to the front of him. I'm gonna like grab the club from him and take it from him and be like, we're freaking trying to like. There's like freaking chocolate stupid monsters up there that are very tasty, by the way. I highly recommend it. And why are you? And I'm just gonna glare at him and look at him and they like, you know what? Whatever. And I'm gonna bonk him in the head with the club.
Like an actual melee attack with the club, or just like a theatrical bonk?
Vengeance, Twinkle, vengeance.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm bonking him. I'm bonking him hard. Bonk.
Okay, make a melee attack roll with advantage.
Unarmed?
The skull caving
Yeah,
bonk.
no, it's just gonna be a melee weapon attack.
Okay, what hit do I use then?
What weapons are you proficient with?
Melee and martial.
Then
sorry.
yeah,
Martial
would-
and simple.
yeah, this is a simple weapon, so you would basically roll and add your proficiency bonus.
Which is 2. Okay. So, do you just want me to roll like a
and
d20
your
and then?
strength.
Okay,
So
well that's
your
0.
proficiency plus. Okay, so yeah, just proficiency then.
So d20 plus.
Yeah, plus 2 with advantage.
Okay, that's an unnatural 20 to start with.
Well, that hits. So
Okay,
you
well,
can roll it
wait.
again and see if you crit.
Yeah, why not? Why the fudge not? Okay, no.
Okay, so you're gonna roll a 1d4 plus 0 because you have no strength.
Yeah. Fudge! Go
Actually,
away!
no, sorry, it's not a 1d4, it's a 1d6.
5 damage.
Okay, he is unconscious.
I cast Spare the Dying.
He wasn't dying, but
I don't.
okay, he is stable, unconscious, face down on the ground. Meanwhile, Basil's just up in the alley, and Abigail is where?
Probably looking down the manhole cover after everyone else jumped in, and she's just like, I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna
like,
pick. I'm gonna
She's
pick the
like now
unconscious
just
guy up.
scrubbing the new. She's
picking him
scrubbing
up.
the loot, and she's just like, man.
Okay,
I wish
you
the
pick
loot
up
is
the small
fucking
person and do what?
I'm leaving the alley with him. He's my
Okay, so
prisoner
you go and
No,
climb up the
him.
ladder into the alleyway. And
Can I see who he is now?
do you
his
plop him
face?
down?
Yes, I pop him down.
Okay. Let me see here.
God, I'm dying. I cast Spare the Dying immediately.
So when you pull off his hood and mask, you reveal long pointed green ears and a large nose and yellow eyes. Well, he's unconscious, so maybe not his eyes, but he looks like a goblin.
It's a fucking goblin.
goblins. Didn't know this was
How common
Goblin
are
Slayer
they?
now.
Just for
God.
Goblin
In this
Slayer.
city, you guys have seen every race imaginable, including goblins, and everyone, as far as you've seen, has been treated as equals in this city. And
Not
you know
anymore.
well, you know that's not the case outside of the city. Outside of the city, goblins would definitely be like put to the stake without question. If they wandered into the city, like here, they can live freely and act freely, as long as they're abiding by the law.
Which they are not
Well, he's
right
mine
now.
and I'm gonna put him back over my shoulder, and he's just gonna hang with me.
Wow.
This is the
Well,
biggest
tie
one
him
of,
up first,
you are
at
mine
least.
now. We're gonna have to talk tacos
Oh,
later.
good idea. I'm gonna tie him up, and then I'm gonna hoist him over my shoulder.
Okay. You have one goblin rogue on your shoulder.
Yay! Okay, cool. He's my buddy now.
You're my friend now.
Okay.
No. We're having some
How? Yeah, we're having soft tacos later.
Well, later's probably gonna
Okay.
be in a while because the city's on fire.
Well, it's fine. We'll have
All
some
right,
tacos.
thank you for waiting. Let us continue, and then I'm just gonna start walking in a random direction.
What the fuck is that?
It's a
What?
child.
I was already walking towards the.
Oh,
the
this.
HQ
Oh, you mean
thing.
this guy? And I'm gonna hold him up under his armpits, like I'm holding a child. And
Like a cat.
Why
Yeah,
don't
and
you
I'm
like
Representing a cat.
Holy shit, this is quite literally the iCarly scene of fucking Spencer with the
Oh my
ostrich.
God.
Abigail looking at
What you
Twinkle.
got there?
Got
A
there.
smoothie?
A weird ass fucking smoothie.
I'm gonna put him back on my shoulder.
Twinkle,
Okay.
my fine feathered friend.
Yeah?
Pardon my French, but why the fuck do you have a small unconscious person? on
Okay,
your
so
foot?
he wept me, so I wept him, and he fell unconscious. And because we wept each other, we are now buddies.
I don't think that's how this works.
I was there.
It is
I
how it
witnessed
works.
it.
Don't worry about it.
Because of the mutual whapping, you became friends.
Yeah.
Well, Twinkle, my dear feathered friend, avian friend. What are you going to do as soon as he regains consciousness and proceeds to panic?
Hit him again!
That's going to cause
Literally.
brain damage.
Not like he has one.
Oh my
If he got
God.
brain damage from a whap, what do you think would happen to me when he wept me?
I'm not gonna comment.
Brain damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Anyway, where is this headquarters? I'm gonna put my free hand on my hip.
Oh my
This is
God.
literally every shonen anime ever.
With the power of
We
friendship,
fight.
we've recruited a goblin.
I hate you.
Oh
I
my
hate you. We
God.
fight. Now we're friends.
Yeah, except this goblin could not consent to the friendship.
Yeah, there was no consent.
He's literally been kidnapped.
Yeah, no. He's my friend, so I don't kidnap
Uh-huh.
friends. It's fine. Okay.
Twinkle, 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 little owl. That's not how this fucking shit works.
He's just
It
into
is how
some
it
weird
works
shit. He likes it.
now.
Twinkle,
Oh
this is
my
how we go to
God.
jail.
I'm gonna make my way to the headquarters door.
Yeah.
Kick it open.
You're gonna kick
You
it
didn't
open,
have to
okay.
do
Make
that.
Make a strength check, please. Okay. So as you guys are amazed by this new friend that Twinkle has, you hear this crashing and splintering of wood as Nar has gone over to the front door a few feet away and just Spartan kicked it in. And it is completely broken off its frame inside.
I'm gonna peek over my shoulder with the goblin full on view, and be like, "Hi, we're here."
Yeah.
I feel like I have to make a note now that Nard does not like doors, just to justify this.
Nar doesn't like doors.
Yeah, I go up to
Break
Nar
locks,
and
I'll
give
kick
him a
doors
light
open.
tap on the back of the head, like, bro, we're supposed to be getting help from this guy, not break down his front door.
Yeah.
You hear shouting from inside, and you hear, we're under attack! And Nar, looking at the inside of the door, when you had kicked it, there was a doorman that was positioned on the other side.
Oh
And
my
you
god.
basically, you Spartan kicked the door into him, which then flattened him to the ground, and he's unconscious.
I cast Spare the Dying.
So when you guys look inside, and let me draw this here.
That's quite unfortunate.
He's stable now, right?
He is stable now. So
Clear!
So the alley was there, basically. This is the door, or was the door.
Was the
You
door.
guys are out here, basically. The doorman is, look, he's knocked out. there's a door on top of him, basically.
Okay, I removed. No, I don't. No, yeah, I removed the door and then I cast Spare the Dying and then I put the door back on top.
Oh my god.
You see, there is a large, like, table here, like, really big table. There is a rather large orc right here. He's angry. Grr.
Oh no.
Dragos!
And then there's, a couple other people around the table. One's got a little curly Q right there. And then there is a couple of guards that are closer to you. I am going, because Nar was basically the one to kick in the door and initiate this. Nar gets one turn to do whatever you want to do, and then initiative is going to start.
Aww.
Fuck. Oh,
You're the one that kicked the door in!
Yeah,
I didn't think there was another guy on the other side.
What the fuck do you think there's another person on his side?
You could have at least tried to open it before kicking it in.
Nar doesn't like doors. He grew up in a forest.
Oh my
So
god.
Nar hates doors because he grew up in the forest.
Very
He was thrown into
logical.
a cage. Alright.
Hold on, I need
Can
to
I-
find
can I-
battle music.
Okay, is this like an actual fight? Can I like talk my way out of this?
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and talk my way out of this, and fuck, how am I gonna talk my way out of this?
What's your persuasion?
It's a +2. But I'm gonna cast guidance on myself real quick.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, sorry, I did not mean to knock your friend unconscious, but we're being attacked outside, and this was like the only place that light was shining, and I thought it was shelter, so we're here now. Sorry, I'm so sorry to knock down your door. We mean no harm.
Can I just
Roll.
shout out? Can I shout something out as soon as he says that?
You cannot at this time.
Aww.
Because basically what had happened is that everyone else was distracted and he went and kicked the door
Oh no!
in.
Hold on. I'm adding a d4.
That doesn't make it real better.
Okay, let me roll a dice. Oh,
Nar,
They-
buddy, you are.
Did it work?
he
Please.
rolled a natural 1.
Let's
He's
go!
convinced!
So, his eyebrows, they go like this instead, and he's like, oh.
Huh?
Interesting.
No, I'm surprised it actually worked. Oh, you did.
So, basically, this giant orc who you could guess would be Thragos because he's the only full-blooded orc in here. He says, "Why the hell did you crash my door? You knocked my guard out." And he's like, "Wait, what is that owlin have on his shoulders?"
Apparently,
I'm
it's his friend.
I'm gonna hold the goblin out like it's a cat and be like, I have a goblin!
He's like, "Wait." And he squints his eyes and peers over. He's like, "Wait, is that Seago? What the hell are you doing with Seago? What happened to him?"
He's my friend. Is his name Seago?
Yeah, how
I'm gonna.
if he's your friend, then how do you not know his name? And how are you friends with Seago? He doesn't make friends with anybody.
He hit me and I hit him.
That is kind of how it works.
Yeah. See, Abigail?
Am I the only person with any?
No, you said it was Seago?
Yeah, Sigo.
Hayhouse.
My brain
Yeah.
heard Shigo, and I was like, impossible.
What's up, Basil?
Since I'm invisible, I'm just gonna enter inside and start like roaming around.
I forgot you were.
I'm gonna start looting shit. I was about to say,
So as you enter, the door on the body kind of like shifts a little bit as it like rocks on the body, and you hear like a from underneath it, and you step off to the side, but nobody seems to have really noticed, except the person that you just stepped over.
It's all right.
And so Thragos says, "All of you better get in here and explain yourselves real quick."
Why were
You
we
know
sent
the
here again? I
city's
need a
on
history
fire,
check.
right?
What's up?
Why were we here again? I forgot our reason for coming to this guy.
Oh, no. I can.
Your reason for coming here was because he might be the one that organized the shipments of chocolate to be brought in through the tunnels and stuff, like the sewer ways, so that it would be secret. So it's possible that he was the one that did that for the wizard. And so Thragos beckons you all to come inside. Does everyone else enter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm already
All right.
in.
One of the other guards, after you guys all enter, hopefully you guys step around the door and not on top of it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you probably stepped on top of it. So as whoever walks across the door, you hear like under the door. And then the two guards go over and push and like wedge the door back in the door frame, even though it's definitely not going to stay there very easily. And then they like pull the guy to like a cot in the corner and like lay him down. And Thragos is like, "Yeah, we know the city's under attack. We're trying to help the guard fight off these things. Somehow they just ambushed us from everywhere at once, it seems, even though we have most of the tunnels underground under watch at all times. Now, who the hell are you guys, and why are you busting into our headquarters?"
We were sent by the big man.
Who's the big man? I'm the big man.
the big man in the mansion.
There's a lot of mansions around here.
The
guy in charge
the
of the
party
tonight.
mansion party. Party mansion.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Alanis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the hell did he send? I mean, I heard that he had chocolate in his party. Is that what this is all about?
Yeah.
No,
Did you?
All those golems came to life, and we fought them. There were 4 of them, and now there's a bunch of them around the city and fire all over the place. And he hired us to come find you so you could help us.
I see. Yeah. So I don't know what these things are, except
They're
that
chocolate.
Well, I know they're made of chocolate. I was gonna say I don't know what they are, except that they're made of chocolate.
Chocolate and magic.
Oh my god.
Obviously, they're magic.
Sorry about your.
They're made of chocolate.
We're sorry for. I apologize to my friends. I apologize to my comrades.
I haven't even done anything yet.
Keyword yet.
Dragos says, "We were hired about a few months ago to bring in tons and tons of chocolate into the city by Elenis in order for him to host some kind of elaborate party, which I'm guessing happened tonight. Although I didn't know anything about magic being involved or them being made into golems. But what do you think I can do to help you when my hands are already full fighting off these monstrosities throughout my city?"
Well, if you help us, we can stop them.
Well, that's what I'm asking, is how
Yeah.
do you think I can help you?
Theoretically, if we find the wizard who's in charge of all the golems, because they had to be enchanted and whatever, but if we stop him or kill him, then the magic connecting him to the golem should theoretically stop. Therefore, all the golems should stop moving. Therefore, we can have a bunch of chocolate.
I
Well,
see.
that's the thing.
And money.
My question. All right, I have a question. You were hired to bring the chocolate into the city, correct?
That's correct.
Was there a certain location you were supposed to deliver the chocolate to?
There were a couple of locations in Castlewood, and we did use the waterways to transport the chocolate to these warehouses. There was a primary warehouse and a secondary warehouse not too far away from the first, because the first one filled up, and we informed Elanis that we needed more room. However, they are both nearby each other, and they are accessible via the waterways underground. I can point you to where they would be located if you think that you can manage to get to them and find this wizard, and if you kill him and stops his enchantments, then yeah, the whole city would be in your debt, including myself.
All right.
Now,
This to where the
I
warehouse is
can provide you a map of the underground tunnels that we have charted so far that we use, as well as where to find the ferry in order to get to the warehouses quicker. Except there's a catch with the ferry. For some reason, there has been more glacial melt from the mountains lately, and we haven't been able to use the ferry these past few weeks. And because the freshwater waterways underground are flooded or much higher level than they usually are, and the sluice gates are not used or not able to hold back all of this water pressure. Therefore, the water is rushing much faster than it usually is. It usually is just a gentle stream. Right now, it's more like whitewater rapids. So, if you use the ferry to get there faster, you will probably have to jump off the boat rather than trying to dock it when you reach the last stop, because you won't be able to stop the boat with how fast the water's moving. Or you can just hoof it there, but that will take more time, and who knows how many lives will be lost in that time. The choice is yours, of course, and if you are going to do this, I have one thing I can offer you guys. Now, I have to have your word that you will go and fight this wizard wherever he is before I give you these items.
Oh, very much so.
Why wouldn't we?
We will handle
Yeah,
this.
definitely.
Okay. And then he motions to another guy behind him. And this guy brings out a small crate that's about 3 feet long, 3 feet wide, 3 feet deep. And inside the crate, there are red potion bottles. And he says, there's enough here. There's 10 potions. There's enough here for each of you to have 2 of these potions. And they are potions of healing. So, well, actually, sorry, let me look up. I forget what level potions are all the time. These are potions of healing. They're 2d4 plus 2 hit points. There's enough here for each of you to take 2 if that's how you choose to divvy it amongst yourselves. And I'm giving you these on good faith that you'll be able to save the city and report back to me of your success. Well, actually, you don't even have to report back to me. If you succeed, the golem should collapse. But if you do come back, I'll probably be able to find you some more work down the road. Doing some dirty work here and there if you so choose, under my own organization. So, basically, this is just a parting gift for me. And if you want more work in the future, you can come find me. So, basically, each of you can add 2 potions of healing to your inventory. They're the 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Alright. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Like during that whole conversation, can I try to investigate the place to see if I can find some stuff to grab?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
and I also need to retcon some of that conversation. He still gives you 10 potions, but he only thinks there's 4 of you because Basil is invisible. So anytime he said 5 or whatever, it's just the 4 of you. Because I forgot that Basil's invisible. But yeah, you can investigate.
All right.
So
And what did you say you were looking for?
I mean, anything interesting I could grab that looks to have some value to it.
Okay.
So what kind of potions were they again?
They're potions of healing, and they're the ones that give 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
All right,
So I don't add mine, right?
Do what?
I don't add any potions, right?
No.
Okay.
Because unless you want to just reach for them and like float them up invisibly,
Oh no, I'm
it
just
would give
looking
you
for some
away.
stuff like while they're
Yeah.
talking. So
So looking around the room, you do find that there are some crates around the south side of the room. Here, I'll draw where they are. So down here, there's piles of boxes that are stacked, and they're all different sizes, and some of them are on top of each other. You don't know what might be inside these. They are sealed, or at least closed. You would have to try to open them with a stealth check at advantage to see if you were able to open them without them noticing.
I will definitely do that.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. 15 again.
Okay, I have to roll for all of these people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least the ones that have line of sight on you. Wow. Okay. They all
They
rolled.
blind.
They rolled under 10s, each of them.
Oh, freaking blind.
So nobody seems to have taken notice. You guys can roll perception checks to see if you guys see this happening as well.
Curious.
Sure, give me 1 sec.
Nope.
Just perception?
Well, I definitely saw it.
Just perception. Mar saw
Oh,
this.
I didn't.
Nor definitely saw that.
So if you guys got a 15 or higher on your perception checks, you see a lid of one of these crates just like shift up, like float a little bit, and then off to the side, and then like set back down on another crate. And inside this crate, you do see that there are various different items that look like they might have been pilfered here and there. Like you see like a small figurine that's maybe it fits in the palm of your hand that looks like it's made out of gold. It's got like 2 small diamond eyes inlaid in it, and it kind of looks like a sphinx. There is also like a set of 4 silver candelabras. They're rather large. They're about a foot tall each. And then there's also some very fine silks, like yards of silk. Not made in anything. It's like the raw cloth.
Okay. I mean, I'll take the figurine for sure.
Okay.
It's easier to grab.
Yeah, it's the smallest thing for sure, and it's probably valuable. You'd have to get it appraised somewhere, probably, if you wanted to fence it. But you can add a small golden sphinx with diamond eyes to your inventory.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else doing or saying anything after you guys have collected your health potions? And you guys know that Basil's invisible, and with how Thragos was talking, he doesn't think that he knows. You know that Thragos doesn't know that Basil's there. So you guys can give a potion to Basil later if you want, but you guys can take them all right now if you choose.
I already added 2 to my inventory.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got 2, I'm good.
Okay.
I've got 2.
If
I'll
you
hold
guys
Basil's if you want.
if you guys are planning on giving them to Basil can just add 2 as well.
No, they're mine.
Okay, then Twinkle pockets 2 more.
I'm proud of you.
Wait, what'd you say, Hayhouse?
You have 4 healing potions, and
Oh.
Basil has 0.
Yay.
Is Abigail doing anything? Okay, AFK maybe.
No, Abigail's just kind of there.
Okay. So, are you guys going to depart then and take his map that he provides to go back to where these warehouses are?
Do you want your goblin back?
No!
That's a good question.
He's mine. My buddy.
He says, well, Seago was stationed in the sewers and waterways as a lookout. He's not really, well, at least he can't hear this. He's not very well suited for combat. He makes very poor tactical combat decisions. That's probably why he got spotted by you. He's mainly just good for being a lookout because he's small and hides easily, and he's very quiet. But I would appreciate if you would let him go and let him stay here to rest and recuperate. But I'm not going to stop you if you take him because there's bigger things on our plate right now.
It would be for his own safety, Twinkle.
Come on, Twinkle.
Alright, fine.
You can come back for him later when we're not
Good
fighting.
idea. I'm gonna hand him
wizards.
over and say, keep him safe. Keep him safe. I'll be back later.
I'll come back for you later.
Oh my god. Thrago says, well, he is his own individual, so if he chooses to go with you later, that's his choice.
He will, don't worry.
He doesn't even know who you are.
Yes, he does. We whapped each other.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
No. Aidan.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Wappy time.
I'm gonna.
And Mika
Are
just
we
made it
referencing
worse.
something I don't know again?
Probably.
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright.
So you give Seago to the guards and they put him on another cot to rest.
I
And
shed a tear.
you guys head back out, and so there's 3 ways that you can navigate this. 1, taking the surface streets, which would probably not be advisable, but it is still doable if you choose to. 2, walking the sewers back to where you came, essentially. Looking at the map, you have to go to Castlewood, and there's 2 warehouses in a courtyard in Castlewood. And then, or by like the town square there. Or you could take the ferry, which is close by, but he did say it's a very dangerous boat ride.
Anybody
down?
Are you willing to tell us?
Whitewater rafting?
Yeah. Are you willing to tell us what we would have to roll when jumping out of the boat?
Yeah. So basically, someone would have to make survival checks at certain key moments of the boat ride to not crash into the sides of the sluiceway. And then you would all have to make acrobatics checks to jump out at the right time, or athletics checks, whichever one's higher. Twinkle could technically just fly out and maybe carry Basil with her. But yeah, at least 3 of you would have to make survival or athletics or acrobatics checks to jump out of the boat.
Does anyone have a higher survival than Nar?
I got +7.
I know, but you've been doing shit rolls.
Here, hold on. We'll decide right now. It's
Damn.
whitewater rafting time. Let's go.
No. I'll surpass him. Look. Alright. I won.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna go down the line, starting with Twinkle, and see who wants to do what to get a head count. So Twinkle,
Raft!
Do you want to take the raft?
Yeah.
Abigail,
Yeah.
which way do you want to take?
Raft.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, the raft is the spiciest way, right?
Basil.
Yeah.
Valerius.
Fuck it, we ball.
Okay.
Evil.
The raft it is.
Fucking
So-
meatball.
You guys go
Going.
back down into the sewers, and you go down past that same drawbridge waterway that you came down across before. You basically walk south parallel to it, and it does come across to, like, here's the tunnel that you're walking down. And then there is, like, a landing area here. And then this is that big waterway that's got rushing water. And there is a raft tied up to a mooring. And when you guys come up to this raft, it's like already like bumping into the walls because the water's rushing so fast. So when you guys are on this, there's not a lot of room to move around on it. And there is basically just 2 oars that you can use as rudders or to maneuver yourself. And it's basically going to be 2 people making survival checks and adding up that cumulative DC to pass these checks. And then you each individually, minus Twinkle and Basil, because Basil could be carried by
Yeah.
Twinkle. But Basil would have to be visible for this to happen at the end of the ride. That is, you'd have to make
Wait.
jumping checks
What if-
out of the boat.
What if we just anchor our bodies to the boat with like rope?
Well, you can, but the thing is, it's not like it's hard to stay on the raft. It's that the raft needs to not get damaged by hitting walls as you go
Gotcha.
down, because there's going to be turns that you have to like help the boat navigate past.
Yeah.
But then also, you need to be able to jump off the boat because you're not going to be able to stop yourselves in time.
Okay.
All right. And you have a map, so you'll know which ways to go, basically, just off the map. So,
Who has the
you guys,
second highest survival?
yeah, whoever's got the second highest survival should probably take the other oar.
Does anyone have higher than +1?
Oh. I have a +5.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Let's go.
You can also
Nar and
cast,
Abigail duo.
you can also cast guidance, Nar.
Yes. I'm gonna do that.
Ew.
So you guys all get on the raft. Is Basil still invisible, by the way?
Basil?
Mika? Okay, we'll just say he is for now.
Mika.
You all get on the raft and you shove off. And it
Oh.
doesn't take long for you to pick up full speed. So,
Whee!
Yeah, I had to leave for a second.
no problem. Is Basil still invisible?
I mean, I mean, would it occur to him that he could be grabbed? I don't know.
It's up to you. You could roll a dice, like a 50-50, to see if he knows or not. Or you could also just stay invisible and try to make the acrobatics or athletics roll yourself to jump off the raft. You know, you don't have
Yeah.
to get grabbed.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
I
already
think,
been
like-
grabbed once.
Yeah, but it was a one-off time. I guess I'll just like forget that I could be grabbed and be like, oh, this is a wonderful ride.
Okay. So you guys are coming down, and it starts to curve right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
So I need you guys to make your first combined survival check of Nar and Abigail.
Damn.
Okay, I guess I'll
How
roll
does
another nat
guidance
20.
You roll 1d4 to add
Yep.
guidance. Okay,
4.
now I roll. I got a 21, so you guys did pass the check. So you guys managed to use your oars to swoop around the corner. And now you guys are coming up to, it's basically just going to be a couple of back-to-back checks. And so now there's another curve that you're coming around. So go ahead and make another survival check.
Mm. 19.
I rolled 10. So you guys are rocking it out of the park with this. Okay, so
Abigail's
guys-
also just singing little songs. as she goes.
you're like singing like
Start
sea
singing sea
shanties.
shanties. Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking at the map, you guys are coming up to this straightaway where like the water is really picking up because there's nothing impeding it anymore. So you feel like it lurch underneath you as you hit like these rapids. And you can see, according to the map, there's a landing here. You can see a little bit of the wooden dock sticking out over the water. And so this is where you guys are going to need to make your athletics or acrobatics checks, minus Twinkle, who can just hover over.
Oh, fuck.
Good luck, guys! And I'm gonna fly over and just gently land.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so everyone starts jumping across. Twinkle gets there first by flying ahead. And right as Valrius makes his leap, he slips a little bit on the edge of the raft and loses a lot of his momentum, and he lands like chest over the edge, like grabbing onto the edge right here. So
Can I grab him?
yeah,
Can I pull him up?
yeah, collectively, because everyone else made it so easily, you can easily like grab him before he's washed away into the unknown.
Into the unknown. I'm gonna stop before Disney come for
Oh
me.
my god.
I've never even
Not your
seen that
time.
movie.
It's not your time yet.
Not yet.
Not your time to die yet.
God damn!
God
Get
damn.
me out of
Oh
this
my God.
misery.
We still got 50 more episodes. You can't die now.
God damn. Why does everyone else have plot armor?
Now.
Okay, so you guys have managed to get back to down into Castlewood rather quickly. It only took you about 5 minutes on this raft via rather than an hour of walking through the tunnels. So now that you're here, you have 2 different warehouses that you can investigate. There's a smaller warehouse that's on the north side of the square that is on the east side of Castlewood, which you can see on the map. And then there's one on the east. So if this is the square, it's really big. There's a warehouse like up here that's smaller, and there's a large warehouse over here. And then, this whole area is just like an open square with like roads coming to it from every direction.
I say we check the large one first.
Okay.
I go to the small one.
Fuck.
I'll go to the large one with Belle.
Okay.
I go to the small one too. That's
Okay.
fine.
So you guys exit a manhole on this upper street right here. So it's about equidistance to get to either warehouse. So who was going to the small one?
Me!
Me.
So we have Twinkle and Basil. And who else? Nobody else?
I'll go into the large one with the other 2.
Okay. So then over here we have Abigail, Nar, and Valrius.
Bye, try not to die.
If you
Okay.
die, be
I
very.
do need you guys to make a stealth check to see if any of the creatures around this square notice you as you are entering.
Oh, I'm testing buildings.
Bro.
I don't need it.
I literally have a +8. How do I keep failing everything?
Wow.
Do I get any bonuses because I'm
wait,
invisible?
I'm gonna
or-
double check something. I'm gonna double check.
You basically just can pass automatically.
Okay. I'm just having like the stroll of my life. I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit, this is so fun.
Plus, Twinkle thinks that she's just going by herself. She doesn't even know that you're there.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay. So I have to see how this is going to work. This is interesting. So Basil passes. Twinkle does not. However, Nar, Abigail do pass, and Valerius does not.
Fuck.
So,
You all die.
from about
No.
here,
TPK.
there is some kind of creature that seems to have garnered attention to go there, and from here, there is a creature heading in that direction. So, what are Twinkle and Basil doing to try to not engage with this creature?
Hold on. Let me review my options.
I do have an idea.
Okay.
Is it only one creature?
Yes. And it seems to have been attracted by movement of Twinkle.
Okay. Then could I try maybe to cast like a minor illusion, like somewhere in his sight, to make it seem like someone is just like around the corner?
Yeah, you can. Correct me if I'm wrong that your invisibility will drop if you cast any spell.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'll just put it back again, like if I have enough
Okay.
time.
Yeah, so you can cast an illusion of like a person or something in sight of this creature. Where do you want to put it on this map? So if you're like right here, and how much range do you have on that?
It's 30 feet.
So this is because of how the map is working, this 15 feet is 30 feet.
Okay.
So you can cast it like in this vicinity, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I can. I'll do that.
Okay, so we have a little illusion.
The more obvious it is, to see like the better it is for me.
Okay, yeah, it's like basically right in its sight. And what are you making it look like? Or sounds, if you want sound.
I mean, what does the creature look like?
It's a little bit too dark for you to tell
Okay,
what it looks
okay.
like from this distance. You just see this shape, like a big looming silhouette.
Then I'll just make like the image of a guard, like
Okay.
about to attack.
Okay, so it looks like a guard, like stabbing a spear through the air at the creature.
Yeah, trying to
So-
hype himself too, like kind of scared, like I'll
Yeah.
kill you, I'll kill you, I swear.
Okay. So let's see. Actually, no, he would just fall for it because they're mindless beings. So they're just going to attack whatever they see. So he seems distracted. Now, the other group. It seems like this creature is heading right toward Valorie's right now.
Do I notice this?
I would
do
say
we
yeah.
see this?
Yeah.
Can I cast invisibility on Valerius?
Yeah.
Neat.
Let's go.
Smack.
Okay. So, Valerius, you just are invisible all of a sudden, and this creature just stops approaching and just looks around. It sees this other illusion off in the distance and starts heading in that direction instead.
There seems to be a person over there.
All right. Good job. So, now we're going to go back to Twinkle and Basil. So, you guys get to the door of your warehouse. And what do you want to do?
Is there a door?
There is a door.
I open the door.
It opens. It is not locked, apparently.
I step inside.
Okay. So, inside, you see rows of empty shelves. And if you two would like, you can both make investigation checks of this room.
I mean, I do have a question.
I have
like,
advantage.
oh shit.
Wait.
But like, did Twinkle see me like for the like quick instant of me casting a spell?
I would say yeah, because the passive perception is 19 and
Okay.
has dark vision.
And you said investigation, right?
Yes.
Hayhouse?
Yes.
I've never seen this before, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
What is happening?
Let me show you. It's like
Really
wait. Hold on.
I mean, if it's some kind of browser error, just go back to.
It's not a browser. It's a D&D thing. I don't. What's the difference? With a bunch of super advantage.
Oh, super advantage. It doesn't really exist right now.
What do I
Don't worry
choose?
A normal advantage.
You're choosing at advantage, so just choose advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
You have beyond 20.
Oh
that's
yeah.
right.
Okay, I made it.
Okay. So you got a 22.
Yeah. Thank you.
Got it.
Uh-huh. Okay. And Basil got an 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking around, you do see that there are no crates in this warehouse. However, you do see bits of dripped chocolate around the area. So it does seem like this warehouse at one point in time did house chocolate. Now, looking around the back of the room, let me see if I can. So this is going to be a perspective. Oh, my camera froze. This is going to be a perspective of you looking at a wall corner. So it looks like there's these wooden planks, right? Like regular wooden planks lining the wall. But then where the wall meets a second wall that is going the other direction, this wall is like brick. But it looks like where the wall meets, these planks like continue past the brick instead of joining and like stopping at the actual brick wall. So you could probably deduce that this brick wall is concealing something behind it. Like this, there's more to the room behind this wall.
I'm going to approach the wall.
Okay, you're at the wall.
Can I figure out how to freaking open it?
You can roll another investigation check.
Yeah, all this
Alright.
we didn't saw that.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Was 18 enough to see the wall too, or?
Yeah, you saw the wall as well. Yeah.
Okay, I'll investigate too then.
Okay.
With my 21.
Okay.
Eyes!
So the 21 does get you what you need. So
Fudge you then!
it was an 18 DC.
I just start moving my hand across the wall as if touching a maiden's skin.
What the fuck?
Sadly, no one can see you because you are invisible.
I just pluck
So,
something, I guess.
as you are touching the surface of this wall, you feel that there's this grout around one of these particular bricks is not making contact with the brick itself. Like, it's very close, but this brick looks like it's not completely attached to the wall.
Wait, Mika's still invisible?
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, I guess
twinkle.
I can drop it when I enter the warehouse and see that we're alone.
Okay.
Okay, as soon as I see you, I'm gonna like grab you
Hi.
and be like, "Did you just? Why were you invisible?"
Because it's fun.
Ah. I'm gonna make an unarmed strike against him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to whap him.
Okay.
I miss. Never mind.
You miss again. It's my Monado vision every time, just dodging everything.
You were like expecting him to dodge and he just doesn't flinch, and you attacked where you thought he was going to dodge to and completely whiffed.
I hate you.
Is there a fly? Is there a fly nearby?
I hate you even freaking more.
Oh.
Okay, anyways, about the brick statue wall thing. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it looks like there's a loose brick.
Yeah, she has a loose brick.
Damn.
To the wall!
Yay!
Open it.
What are you doing?
Open it?
I mean, you said that. Fuck, I forgot now everything about the brick. All right, the brick. I either push or pull. I forgot which one to do.
Well, which one do you want to do?
I will push.
Nothing happens.
I will pull.
The brick comes free.
Oh,
And behind the brick, you see a small lever.
I will pull.
You pull on the lever, and a large section of the wall, about 10 foot by 10 foot, slides open, revealing a hidden path behind it.
Oh, that was easy.
I proceed. Completely ignoring
Okay.
Basil, I like brush past him. This has become a competition.
As you enter, there is a staircase that descends into the darkness. You can see that it just keeps going down quite a ways, perhaps even deeper than the waterway that you were in before.
Well, won't the others feel foolish?
Do you just go down?
Yeah?
Okay, you go down.
Yeah,
Basil, are you doing anything?
I'll just ask Twinkle. Do you hear any sound like below my good friend?
I'll take a moment to listen. Do I hear
You
anything?
don't.
No.
All right, then let's go pillage.
Yeah!
Okay. We're going to go to the other warehouse now with Abigail, Valerius, and Nar. So I need you guys to make investigation checks.
Bro, I hate this game.
Let's go. 18 plus 1.
Okay.
Can I get my
And-
can I get my nat 20 from earlier for this one?
No.
I'm kidding.
And then Dallas is getting dinner, I think, still. So
Oh, yeah.
basically, you guys see a similar thing to what I explained from
I
the
hate
other
this.
warehouse, with a brick wall that has wooden beams that go past the side of the wall.
I will feel against the wall. Can I roll another investigation check?
Sure.
I can't even see what I have because the dice is in the way.
You got an 11.
I also feel against the wall. I totally said that before. No, I'm
Before
kidding.
the
I'm
before the
kidding.
25.
Hey, you got your 20 back.
I know, and it didn't even matter.
Okay. So, looking around on this wall, you actually find 3 bricks that feel different than the other bricks that you came across. And they're like one above the other. They're not like separated. It's like 1, 2, 3 vertical.
Uh-huh. I will pull the first one.
Okay, you pull the first one and it slides out about halfway.
I will pull the second one.
You pull the second one and it slides out about halfway.
I'll pull the third one.
It also slides out about halfway.
I pushed the second one back in.
Wow. You push the second one back in. And
I don't
the
know.
door, the hidden wall actually does slide open because I can't believe that you actually got the solution just like that.
I fucking knew it.
It was 1 and 3. Okay. I mean, it's not like it was a difficult puzzle, but I was just surprised that it was just like, I pushed the second one back.
I look at Valerie as like all shocked. Grab like high five.
I accept the high five.
Good job, friend.
My brain is large but smooth.
Okay, so what you guys also see is a very similar description of what I was in the other warehouse, was a staircase descending in a darkness, and if you don't have dark vision, it quickly becomes pitch black.
I will cast Produce Flame and carry light in my hands.
Okay, you can see about 10 feet ahead of you, or so with that, I think. Or maybe like 10 feet bright, 10 feet dim, but
Yes.
you guys can descend the stairs if you choose to.
Man, even with dark vision, I can't see shit.
Oh, I said if you don't have dark vision, you can't see anything.
No, you should be able to see this fine.
Well, yeah.
If you have dark vision, you can see down the stairs. It descends very far down.
Yay, we can see shit.
Yeah, I
Dark
can't
vision
see
for the
shit.
win.
That still doesn't really help.
It doesn't help, but we still can see slightly. At least he's got a light.
Yeah, this shit goes down far, but we don't have a choice. I proceed to walk down the stairs.
Same.
Okay. I'm just doing a little drawing here.
My descent to hell begins here.
I thought we were already there.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Looks like an eyeball.
as you guys descend the stairs, oh, my camera lost tracking. Okay. Your stairs for the party of 3 comes down right here, and the party of 2 will have been coming down right here. And what you guys see before you is a river. It looks like a natural cavern almost underneath the square here. And above the river, you see a hole. And it looks like this hole has a bucket hanging down from it, from up above.
Can I fly up?
You fly up the hole?
Well, I want to see, like, what is this, like a well?
Yeah, so basically, when you fly up past the bucket, there is a lot of like gooey chocolate coating the walls of this well, and you pop your head out and you see this town square that you were just in from above or from below.
It's a chocolate well.
Okay. And then I fly back down.
Okay, and there is also a passageway that leads to the west outside of this cavern that looks like it was carved out of this wall, like the cavern wall. But you guys basically come in and wind up reuniting about here.
Aw, I thought we found something cool.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hello.
Hi, it was fate to meet again.
Where did that noise come from?
I don't.
I
who's-
think
Mika,
that
where are you?
He
Oh,
dropped
I'm visible. I'm
invisibility.
visible. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it was fate.
Hey,
Hey, where were you for the past 2 hours?
I was walking around.
oh, okay.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
Is that a pathway to the left, east,
It is a pathway.
west?
Yeah.
So Is there anything in the room of anything
it
noteworthy?
Like, you see trails of chocolate along the ground that lead into the water, and then it looks like the chocolate begins again, like on the upside, like the bottom end of this well that has like descended down into like, yeah, it's hard to draw like the ceiling here, but like there's like a ceiling that, you know, of like a hole, right?
Yeah.
And there's like chocolate that like is like melted onto these bricks of this hole. But there's chocolate coming out of the passageway and then going up the hole, it looks like.
Wait. Chocolate has a bit of water in it, right?
The what?
Only if it's
Chocolate has a
melted.
bit of water in it, right?
I couldn't hear you.
Chocolate has a bit of water in it, right?
I mean, it depends on the chocolate, but yeah.
Is it like very liquidy?
This chocolate? Is it
Yeah.
liquidy? It's kind of fudgy in consistency.
Would I be able to freeze it with shaped water?
Yeah. When you shape water, it does begin to harden a bit.
Okay. I'm going to do that then. And try and stop its flow.
So you're gonna try to stop the flow of this river.
Yes.
How much does shape water cover at once?
I think.
Covers, I think it's a area of water in a 5-foot cube.
Okay, so you can basically like take this amount of water and like just stop it from moving.
So we'll do that. I don't know if that does anything, but I doubt it.
It doesn't seem to have done much.
Okay.
Well, into the pathway, because that didn't do shit.
Oh,
Okay, you guys want to go inside the passage?
yes.
Okay.
How deep is the hole?
The well?
Of course you would
Yeah.
ask that.
It looks to be, I mean, you can't really tell the depth, but if you ask Twinkle, it'd probably be about 100 feet.
I mean, is there something loose around that I can just cast light on and just throw it like in the well?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's pebbles and rocks and stuff, but if you throw it, like, you can't really throw it in the well because the well's, like, above you going up into
Okay.
the city. You know,
Okay,
you can
okay.
throw it in the water if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. If you throw a rock in the water, it'll sink a bit because the water's not too fast moving here, but it'll flow a little bit downstream and then settle.
Okay.
The water looks pretty deep. It looks maybe about 40 feet deep. Okay,
Okay.
so you guys entering this tunnel. Let's see. So you guys are walking down this 40-foot long tunnel. And Nar, do you still have produce flame up?
Yeah.
All right. As you walk into this tunnel, the flame in your hand sputters out.
Oh. Can I? What?
I'll cast light on someone's weapon.
Would I be able to roll Arcana and figure out why?
Yeah, you can. And Basil, when you cast light, it glows for a split second and then fades away again.
Oh, interesting.
I roll Arcana. I got 19 plus 1.
Okay. So
I'll do one
Nar,
too.
you got okay. Go ahead.
21.
All right. You guys look around, and when you look up, about 20 feet above you, very close to the ceiling, there's like these definitely man-made looking things, and like this hallway isn't bricked or anything. It looks like it was just like carved out of the stone, like it's very rough and cut. And but it looks like toward the ceiling there's these like sconces every 5 feet, and you feel like these are maybe eliminating the magical light that you're trying to produce.
Can I still see?
If you have dark vision, you can still see.
Okay.
Do you guys continue walking? You're about like right here at the beginning of this map.
About, like, do I see them as well, or is it do just Nar and Gunnar and Basil
If
see
they
them?
point them out, then you would see them, yeah.
I will let everyone know that that thing is stopping mine and Basil's magic.
Okay.
Alright,
Can I cast like minor illusion to see if it's only like light that's affected or like all magic itself?
Yeah, so when you make a minor illusion, what are you making it look like?
Like Val.
Okay, yeah, so you make a duplicate of Val, and he's just standing there.
Oh, cool.
So I guess it's just light magic. How high up are the things?
About 20 feet.
Can I throw my psychic blade at them to hopefully break them?
Sure. Roll an attack roll.
18.
Okay, you hit it. Roll damage. Okay. This object on the wall seems to crack, and just like fragments of it come crumbling down into the hallway beneath you.
And you said there's multiple of them, right?
Yeah, they're about 5 feet spaced apart. But if Nar would walk up to that broken area, then the light in his hand would come back.
So I just walk down the hallway throwing psychic blades at all the things.
Okay, you're gonna have to make attack rolls.
How many of them are there?
There's 10.
Well, that one missed.
I'll go ahead and say that with the amount of rolls and how high you have been rolling, you're able to just go ahead and break these sconces. And
All right.
as you do, the illumination on your weapon and the flame in Nar's hand come back.
Yay! Thanks, Val.
Big brain.
And then once you reach the end of this hallway, you come across a slightly larger hallway. And there is an immense polished stairway that greets your gaze. Each step is 5 feet tall, as though made for a giant, and along the walls of this hallway is thick ivy that seems to beckon you to come closer. You can also hear a faint dripping sound. So basically, there's like an ivy that is coating these walls.
Can I?
And then there's these stairs that go up. There's 15 of them. And they're 5 feet up. Each one is 5 feet high.
I look up to check if there's more sconces.
You don't see any sconces here. How far is your dark vision to?
60 feet.
Okay, yeah. So you cannot see the full ceiling from where you are either. It seems that your dark vision cannot see that far.
Can I take a rock and cast light on it and just like throw it down the hallway?
Yeah, are you throwing it like the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. When you throw it up the stairs, and what's your strength modifier?
It's a 12.
Okay, so I'd say you could probably get it about here. And then it would basically like bounce, hit this, and like come and settle like right here. And it's just sitting on the stairs.
Okay.
Glowing.
Is the ivy like growing along the walls like naturally there, or is it like?
You could make a nature check if you'd like.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I'll turn invisible.
Okay, you are invisible.
God.
You cannot tell if these are natural vines or not. It looks like the vines look natural for sure, but you can't tell if they were placed here or if they grew here already.
That's good. Can I try and make out what kind of plants these are?
I would say that it would go with the same nature check, because you're trying to determine like the properties of them, and you wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys want to try to climb this staircase?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're 5 feet high each step. So who wants to try to go up the first step?
I'll go. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. So you start climbing up. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a.
Okay, let's see. So as you try to climb up the first step, it is so smooth and polished, and it feels like a slippery glass surface that's like, it's so slick, it feels like it's, you know that it's not coated in oil because of how it feels, and like it doesn't leave residue on your hands, but it feels so smooth that it would almost be coated in oil. And you slip off and fall on your butt back on the ground.
I attempt to walk up the stairs.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw. You manage to deftly climb up the first step.
Oh no, that was the first step.
Oh my god. Oh no. I will also try again.
Okay.
Can I just fly up?
You could try. Do you want to fly?
I can try. I'll try.
Nar, you make it to the first step. So Twinkle, you fly up these steps.
Yeah?
Okay, so you reach and you are... Oh, somebody left the roll 20. You are at the top of the steps and there is a metal door in front of you.
I'm gonna land and call down, there's a door!
Okay, when you land, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
Fall all the way down the
You-
stairs.
Begin to slip.
Oh my god.
If you so choose, you could take off again.
Yes, I'm just gonna
Alright.
hover now.
So you start to land, and you're like, your first talon just goes swoop, and you're like, whoa, nope, okay, that's not gonna work. So you're just flapping in place, and there's a door in front of you.
I'm going to climb the other step.
You
Damn.
Oh my
slip,
god.
and you fall down the steps.
Does
I'm
anyone have
going
any
to
fire
proceed.
spells? Just light the fucking ivy on fire.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm just gonna climb alongside the ivy. Just gonna grab onto the vines.
Okay. So you walk up to the vines, and as you reach out and grab one of the vines,
Oh,
they
no.
whip out and grab you too, and they pull you in. I need you to make a
Yay.
strength saving throw.
And
Damn
I
it.
should have burned them. I knew it.
Okay, you are wrapped in ivy and pulled into the wall as you begin to feel multiple stabbing pains across your body, and you
Shit.
take 1 point of piercing damage, and you are not just grappled. What's the other term?
Restrained?
Restrained. Thank you.
This is great.
Don't you have a fire spell?
Yeah, but that would risk burning myself now that I'm in the wall.
Well, you're probably not gonna get out unless you use it. Or does
I mean,
anyone
I'm
else
still at the
have
bottom
any?
of it.
I mean,
Oh, I
can't
have
set
to-
it on
oh, okay.
fire.
So what are you guys doing?
Wait.
Well.
Wait. Plants have no, they're living, so I can't freeze the water inside them. Wait. Can I shape water water out of my water skin? And
Does
coat the
shape
plants.
water require
I think.
the use of your hands?
Does not say.
Okay.
Usually restraint would not really matter, but it's up to you to decide if it's actually impossible for him to cast any spells.
Well, with shape water, your speed becomes 0, and you can't benefit from bonus to speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you also have disadvantage on dex saving throws. Shape water is somatic, so you would require the use of your hands, so you wouldn't
Okay.
be able to cast shape water.
So, does anyone else have any fire spells, or is it just Nar?
I mean,
I could
do you
just-
want him to be set on fire?
Well, maybe not him. Just start a fire and then see if the plants recoil.
Okay. I'm gonna cast, wait, I'm gonna double check. Right, so anything radiant is fire, right, Hayhouse?
Yeah, for you
Okay.
it is, yeah.
I'm gonna cast just Sacred Flame then on the ivy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. You can hit, just roll damage.
4 damage.
Okay. So the vines around Nar begin to. Are you casting them on the vines at Nar, or just the vines in general?
I'm gonna try to get close to Nar, but not close enough to like actually burn him.
Okay. So the vines about 2 feet to your left begin to burn, and they seem to be breaking in that area.
Can I try and break free?
You can make another strength saving throw, yeah. Okay. And you take 2 points of piercing damage as you break yourself free.
Dope.
But you are no longer bound by these vines. And the
Going
fire is slowly beginning to spread.
I'm out of anger. I'm going to also cast Produce Flame and fire a bolt at it.
Okay.
Well, there's some on the other side too. Maybe you should throw it over there instead.
I will do that as well.
Okay. So, basically, there's like a small fire starting on both sides of these walls that is slowly beginning to spread and consume the vines.
I'll try to make my way up the first stair
Okay.
too, I guess.
All right. Make a dex saving throw.
Oh my god. Why do you hate me so much? 18.
Okay, you make it up the first step. Also, Alfie, I don't know if you heard it because you might have been gone at the time, but with everyone entering this room, you all heard a slight dripping noise as well. And with your perception check and dark vision, you can see that it's coming from above you on the ceiling. That's about 100 feet up.
I will fly up.
Okay. Or sorry, it's 80 feet. But
I will
you
fly
fly up, and what you see is, so like if this is the ceiling that you're looking up at it. It's about above the third step here that you're seeing this, and there is this metal grate that's about 5 feet by 5 feet. And it's like a crosshatch of metal bars. And there is some large object behind the bars. And there is something dripping off of this, object.
Can I see what the object is?
It's behind the bars, and with dark vision, you can't really see what color or make it is. You can't really tell. You just see that there's basically a 5 foot by 5 foot circular-ish object on the other side of this grate.
Can I poke it?
If you reach a talon through, you can tap it, and it feels like metal.
What kind of liquid is dropping?
Do you want to investigate the liquid?
Sure. Hold on, gotta do. Ah.
Okay. You're not really sure what type of liquid it is. Do you taste it at all?
My first thought when I heard liquid is I taste it, but
Okay. Well, do you though?
You
or
only
yeah,
have one life to live, too.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
taste it.
So it's very viscous. It's bitter, and it doesn't seem edible. That's to say the least. It seems like this is some kind of maybe an oil for how viscous it is.
The great thing. Can I shoot a flame beyond it to light up the area?
Like a sacred flame?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
I want to do that. I want to see what this is. I'm curious.
Okay.
Do we have to make a roll to get up every
See
single
you
step?
try and get up.
Yeah, every step is a dex save. So
Okay.
if you wanted to do another step, you can. Nar falls again. Basil falls.
Oh,
So when you shoot the flame up past this, the flame does seem to catch and ignite this liquid, this oil that's maybe coating or inside like this object, and the drips of oil start to become small, tiny flames of drips. Like, not anything significant, just tiny little flaming globs. And it seems like there's now a fire ignited within this hole above you. And it's just like whatever this thing is on fire now.
Can I pull the grate off?
Make a strength check.
No.
How much do you weigh?
Let me look up a guide. Hold on. Alan, wait. Medium size. Hold on. I'll say like 100, 180, 200.
Okay. Let's see.
No, wait. No.
It says about 80 pounds would be an average owlet. 80 to 100 pounds.
Of a small or medium sized?
5 feet tall-ish.
Oh, okay. So then that's 100. And then my inventory is 80 pounds. So about 180 pounds is what I weigh right now.
So when you are pulling on this, you wind up putting some of your weight into it, and it does swing open. And when it does, this object falls out. So I need you to make a dexterity save to see if you are able to dodge this flaming object.
Fudge! No.
All right.
You're down.
You take 5 points of fire damage.
Owie!
And there's nobody on the steps right now, right?
I think everyone fell.
I'm
I
still
fell
on
the
the
first one,
first
so
step.
I'm
Hold
back
up.
to the
Do
bottom.
I fall?
Varius, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck. I'm still on the stairs.
Okay, so you see this, you hear this groaning metal and like this snapping sound, and you look up and you see this flaming ball coming at you.
Well,
and
shit.
You dodge back, and everyone else backs up into the hallway a bit as this pot of oil crashes onto the stairway, coating it as it cracks apart and open onto the stairwell. And now the steps are on fire, and
Oh god.
the vines are now burning ever more bigger. There is quite a bit of smoke, but it seems to not be filling the room. It seems to be able to ventilate. But after about 5 minutes or so, it seems like the oil has dissipated, and it's left a large crack in the stairway where it landed. And the vines have burnt up to basically a crisp. And there is still a slight, like, smoggy smoke filling the room, but it's nothing that would hinder you.
Okay, to be clear, there's no reason there should have been oil up there. I want that. I want everyone to know that.
Why are all my teammates trying to fucking kill me?
I'm going to proceed to go up the stairs.
Yeah, I try to
I'm just
go
gonna
up the
be
stairs.
Oh no!
Make a
It's still
dexterity
slippery.
saving throw.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
Is it easier to move ahead?
Shit.
Or?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna chug a potion.
Okay, you have a potion.
God.
9.
The people that are climbing right now do make it up the first step. It's warm to the touch, but not too hot. But yeah, I mean, is anyone else doing anything besides climbing the
fuck.
stairs? You fall back down the stairs.
Okay, can I just
I'll
start
send
going
a
down and
message.
like grabbing people and just bringing them up because I'm tired of waiting?
Yeah, if you wanted to.
I'm doing that. I'm just like.
Why did you wait until now?
Because you guys are useless.
I know, I was
It's
gonna
not
send a
our
message
fault the
to
stairs are
Twinkle,
slippery.
You're gonna send a message to who?
To Twinkle, and I was gonna say, Can you help me?
Yeah, well, I am gonna
my
grab
good
Basil
friend.
first because he's smaller.
Okay. What's Abigail doing during all this?
Is she still getting
She's
food?
gonna cast fly on herself and go up.
Never mind.
Okay. So
The Chad.
if anyone
God.
is touching the last step, you do need to make a dex save to be able to stand there.
I think I fell off the first step.
Well, on the last step too. Like if Basil
Yeah.
is being brought
Oh.
up to the top and then being set down, it needs a dex save.
Oh my
Okay,
god, that would
My
be so funny
brain
for
is
it to fall down
melting.
again.
Yeah, I'm setting him down and I'm going back down to grab the other two worthless guys.
Okay.
Shut
so
up.
dex
Let's
save.
say
Oh, it's alright,
Okay,
it's alright.
You're able to catch yourself.
Please. Thank God.
That would
I'm
have been
good.
so dumb.
Nar is good. Abigail is good. Valrius is good. So everyone, except Twinkle's still floating there. But everyone else has
she just-
landed.
Yeah.
You did see that as you guys flew over, the pot had cracked that third step significantly. But there's basically just burnt vines to the left and right of you and against the sides of the door before you. And there is a metal door here.
Okay. I'm going to open the metal door
You're going to open the metal door?
carefully.
Okay, let's see here.
I put in a position that's not directly ahead of the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Same.
going to cast
Okay.
guidance on myself real quick.
Well, as you reach for the door handle and turn it, suddenly there's an arcane shockwave that rocks through your body, and you go
That's-
flying down all the stairs.
I catch him!
God damn it!
I need you to make a
Well then.
dexterity or an acrobatics check or an athletics check for Twinkle.
19!
You catch him.
Away.
Yay!
You catch
I
him
bring him back.
before he lands on the before he falls.
electrifying.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Twinkle. I appreciate
Okay, so
Shock.
Did you
now
say
what
Dallas?
do you do?
it.
Did Dallas say something?
Yeah, I heard something.
Oh, I said shocking. I was making
Mhm.
making slight jokes at everything.
Haha.
I take 1 point of psychic damage.
If you want to see psychic damage, look at my normal party when they start making death references.
Did the door close?
The door was never opened.
Oh no.
So
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing. So who touched it? It was.
Can I investigate the
It
door?
was Nar.
You want to
No,
investigate
I-
the door?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to roll Arcana as well.
Okay.
Because my investigation never fails me.
Roger fails you this one time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rough.
So the investigation check reveals
Fuck.
it is indeed a locked metal door. The
Oh.
Arcana check reveals that there are runic sigils around the door frame that might have been the reason that you were force blasted away from the door.
They're carved or are they like drawn on there?
They're carved into the frame.
Let's see. Can
This is the door.
And also,
I
you can
tell
tell this
Basil
door.
or other sorcerer that this has runic sigils on it.
This door is indeed made out of Kazarite.
Oh shit.
So it's really hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
I mean, since I've worked in the mines for a bit, like, do I have some special info about that metal specifically, or? Like,
Not
sometimes,
really
like,
any more than what I've already told you, that it's
Okay.
a little bit stronger than steel.
So no, like known weaknesses or something.
No, not that
Okay.
you know of. You don't know about how they process it or anything. You just have, like, you've mined raw ore, and that's
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Do I know anything about these runes? Like,
Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. I would say that you know that they are probably evocation runes.
Do they affect anything living? Or like, do they only affect anything living?
You wouldn't. You would think that they would affect anything that would try to open this door.
Okay.
I seduce the door. No.
Hey, don't steal my thing.
Charisma.
Hey, you know you want to open up to me.
God.
Wow.
Alright, let's move on.
Can I simp for the DM and the door magically opens?
You can simp for a clue.
Shit, it's still September.
I'll send for the.
Are there any, like-
for a clue?
Are there any like slight openings on this door?
There's a keyhole.
Damn it.
So I guess I can make an Arcana check too, right?
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Technically.
The bard sings a random song to get a clue from from God.
That'd be so
Okay,
cool.
what are you singing?
Oh no, what do you want to hear?
I don't know.
Let me look at my Spotify real
Oh my
quick.
god.
What I can actually sing.
I love this. The Arcana check reveals to you that they are also evocation runes, and they probably have like a thunder wave type effect to them. Almost.
Wait.
Okay.
What if I thunder wave with the door?
That would screw all of us over if we did that.
I'm not going to. Don't worry.
It's like,
Just
wait a
fucking
second,
double the impact.
double impact, we're dead.
Is there a way to like smudge the runes to make it?
They
like,
are
effective?
engraved within the
Okay.
Kazarite.
Yeah, I was gonna burn them off if they weren't, but
Can I? Oh wait. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Can I mend the metal?
oh,
Like kind of break the pattern that way?
You want to try to mend like the runes to see if they like stop being
Yeah,
runes?
if I can close like some of the runes to mess up with the pattern.
Okay. What do you try it on one or all of them?
I'll try one for now and see what
Okay.
happens.
So when you cast mending, it doesn't seem like it's like making the runes smaller in any way. It's like maybe the door was like, because you know, like mending only brings something back to like its purpose state, like how it's supposed to be when it was crafted, right? Or as its natural state if it was like a natural object. So like if you were mending a skirt, it would fix like a tear, right? But it wouldn't turn a skirt back into its raw materials because it was meant to be a skirt. Well, these runes were purposefully put here, meant to be here. So it's not like sealing them up at all, you know, like filling them or anything.
Okay.
Nard just mumbles to himself, "This is why I fucking hate doors."
You guys are gonna love this dungeon.
And I'm guessing pouring and freezing liquid in a metal lock is not gonna do shit.
I mean, you can try whatever you want.
I'll do it. I'm
Yeah.
not going to touch it though. I'm just going to shape the water into the lock and freeze it.
Do you have
Okay.
any left in your flask? Or water
Well-
skin, whatever the fuck?
How much is a water skin? Probably not a lot.
Is anyone else trying anything?
I've got nothing, so I'm just. Wait, through the grate on the top, is there anything through it?
You can go investigate if you'd like.
I'm gonna go investigate. That just occurred to me.
Okay. There is a metal rung ladder past where the pot was.
I don't
Does it
think
lead
I have
up?
any water left.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head back down, and be like, "I'll be right back," and I'm gonna go up and follow it.
Okay, let me see here.
Okay.
Gotta check my notes.
Does anyone have water?
Okay. When you fly up here, at the end of this tunnel, it seems to go on for quite a ways, maybe 400 or so feet. And by the time you reach the end, there's a trap door blocking your path.
Can I open it?
You reach out and push, and it swings open.
I poke my head through. Where am I?
When you look in, you see a small bed in one corner of the room, a dresser, and a footlocker. There
What?
are wall sconces sitting above a writing desk and a reading chair. And there are several shelves crammed to the capacity with books.
Can I look at the writing desk? Are there like doors or is it just like a room?
There is a single door in this room.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the writing desk first.
Okay.
Can get an idea where the fudge am I?
So when you look at the writing desk, there is what looks to be some kind of journal on the desk.
I open it.
Okay. When you open the journal, what languages do you speak or write?
Common, Elvish, and Orc.
Okay. You cannot actually read this.
I stash it. I put it like in my bag.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna approach the door and I'm gonna listen. Is there anyone on the other side of it?
You do hear something on the other side, yes.
Can I tell what it is?
It sounds like chains rattling and gurgling sounds.
Know what the dog doing?
Sounds
It,
like
it sounds like four
Um.
dumbasses trying to fucking break a lock.
I'm gonna open it like slightly and just try to peek my way through.
Okay, I need you to make a stealth check.
Okay. 19.
Okay. Let's see.
Inspector Gadget?
Yeah.
That's what I was like.
Inspiration. You get a 1d4 inspiration die. So, Twinkle. The horror that greets your eyes is something that you have difficulty comprehending.
Okay.
The sight of a headless corpse hanging from a meat hook like a side of pork is unnatural and unnerving to you. You avert your gaze from that horror only to be greeted by another. A meticulously arrayed set of organs are pinned to a board, arranged as though they were in life. Jars with unspeakable contents fill every available space on the shelves here. Bolted down to a metal table is a struggling human who is bound with various open cuts and tubes connected to him.
Guys,
Jesus
the chocolate
Christ,
isn't
Hayhouse.
chocolate.
It's not
Chocolate.
chocolate!
Chocolate.
Is there anyone in here besides the guy that's struggling?
Not that you can see.
Is there a door?
There is a door.
Very elaborate push bones at this point.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna approach the dude and I'm gonna look at him. Is he scared?
You bolted to a table, wouldn't you?
Actually,
Man.
because his eyeballs have been removed from his head.
Oh.
And he is struggling, and he has tubes, multiple tubes down his throat and through cuts in his neck
Oh, God
and
damn-
throughout
oh.
his whole body. And he is thrashing along this table as different fluids are going in and out of his body.
Oh shit.
What fluids?
They are various different colors.
Okay. I'm going to continue to sneak my way into the other door.
Okay,
Listen,
you're at
is
the
there
other door.
anyone
Chocolate
there?
isn't chocolate.
You don't hear anything.
Can I do the same thing? Poke it open, poke my head through.
You reach for the door handle, and it does not shift.
So it's locked.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go to I wasn't expecting this. I don't freaking know.
Hayhouse, you sick fuck.
Can I return to the guy and like, can I tell like if like he can recover from this or if it's like no?
Make a medicine check.
I got a
No.
19.
I don't think having your like eyeballs removed and your organs
Yeah, I
removed.
don't think you're covered.
Oh, I'm just checking.
What did you get for medicine?
19.
You
You
feel
rolled
like
a stealth
this...
check.
You rolled stealth.
Well, that's the last stealth check that she did. I didn't see another roll.
Neither
Oh.
do
I just
I
rolled.
was just,
I can show.
I was just
I can
taking you at
Yeah,
your
you
word.
rolled it.
I can show it.
I was just taking you at your word.
Okay, yeah.
You feel like this person, their only way to end their suffering would be putting them out of their misery.
Oh.
Sorry, old yeller.
No. Oh God. Oh God. No.
Oh my god, this sucks.
I mean, I'd rather, you know,
Wait.
let it take them now before something really
I mean,
fucked
if I
up happens.
if I had to live as a breathing machine,
Yeah,
No,
if I had to
no,
just be
Mika.
kept alive through some.
Okay, I'm going to.
to.
I'm going to approach the guy on the table.
Okay.
I'm gonna put one of my hands like over where his eyes should be,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run my rapier across his throat.
Okay. He...
No, wait, no, wait. Because he has tubes in him, right?
He has tubes all through him, yeah.
Oh, god damn it. What's the quickest way to do this?
I don't know.
A desire!
Break his neck.
yeah,
Okay, I'll try
pretty
to.
easy actually. Yeah.
Quick
I'll
and
try to
painless.
break the neck.
Okay. I'll just say that basically you are able to just snap this guy's neck, and the second you hear the snap of his bones, he stops moving.
Okay, I'm going to reorientate his head back to its position,
Okay.
and then I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm leaving. I am closing every single door behind me. I'm keeping the journal, but I am leaving. Goodbye. I'm going back down the ladder.
You're good. Twinkle
Okay.
Hat now has developed PTSD.
You come back down the ladder, and you re-enter the stairwell room where everyone has just been waiting, I suppose.
Just
Or
kinda
have they
sad.
been? Yeah,
Well,
are
they've
they just?
probably been
I
trying to
imagine we're
figure
just
out how to
fucking
open the
brainstorming
door.
over it.
Yeah, you have these three
Okay, so
sitting
I do
there
this,
trying
you do
to
that.
open the door, and Abigail's just sitting there lightly strumming the loop, just like, yeah, no, y'all got it.
Okay,
Fine.
I'm going to approach them, and I'm going to wave the journal in the air and say, "Okay, who can read this?"
What
Well,
language?
what language is it in?
Can I look at the journal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody speak, which would it be? Let me see. Hang on.
Common.
Everyone
No.
speaks common.
I'll
Listen,
speak
y'all
common.
common.
Let's see. I want to say that I would say it's abyssal.
Damn it.
Damn
Oh, I do.
You
Wait,
speak
you speak
abyssal?
Abyssal?
I read Abyssal, so that's showing deep speech.
Okay.
I
So
say I only
let's
know
see.
Celestial, Draconic, and Infernal.
So, do you read the journal?
I mean, I'll read it for myself first.
Okay. So, I do request that everyone else deafens themselves for this part.
I want to read it
Shit.
though.
Too
How'd
fucking
you?
bad. Oh my god. Bro. Fuck. I'm so tired. Nice bleeding bloody day. What's about the wizard is using humans for the goal? Yeah, probably. It has to be the case. Damn, how long does it take to read a book? Incoming character arc for Twinkle. You're gonna have fucking PTSD. Twinkle just gets corrupted and becomes a new villain after witnessing a man with tubes shoved down his throat. What does BBEG stand for? I don't know. I'm too tired to figure this shit out. Hello.
Hello.
Have you finished reading your book of cursedness?
Are we allowed back now? Oh, is that the case? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Alfie Angie.
Again, Twinkle, new BBEG win. Next character.
Okay, so we're waiting for Jen, but what
Roll
is
initiative.
Roll initiative.
Back.
Okay, so I want to know, what does Basil do when he takes this book? Does he make it look like he can read it, or is he just like, well, that's a bunch of gibberish?
I mean, assuming by the way like I would have to flip pages and stuff, they can probably assume I can read like to some extent, right?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, it could be like you're looking through to see if you recognize anything on any other pages, or if you were just skimming it, or if you were actually reading it. Basically, how
Yeah,
this would work is, if you wanted to deceive the party that you didn't read it, you would roll deception. They would roll insight if they wanted to contest that, to see if they think you're lying. But you could also just tell them the truth, and in which case you can just tell them that you know how to read it, and it's crazy talk or something like
Yeah.
that. You know?
I mean, assuming by the way that, he thinks, he'd probably like start talking to himself, like, be, oh, interesting. Like having those tiny comments like
Oh
here
yeah,
and there.
yeah.
That's quite
So?
interesting, actually.
So?
So,
So
you find anything? Anything, Basil?
It seems our employer is actually the reason why the chaos is happening right now.
I knew it.
great.
Okay.
Well,
That
does it
means that
say
there may
anything
be a
about
way
the
to get
door?
into the mansion up there, and I'm gonna point up to the grate. There was a door that was locked that I couldn't go through.
Well, how are we gonna get up there? Are you gonna fly all of us up there again?
Sure.
Was there a way inside the book that was telling like how to open the fucking door?
If you were to go to like the earliest entries of the journal, where it's describing his basically his construction of this place, you can read that he says that in case I can't make it up through the hatch into my bedroom, don't forget I put a key behind the vines.
Oh,
Interesting.
Search through the
I
vines.
searched for the key.
Can I? Are we gonna go up then?
Wait, all the vines are burned. I just like.
Yeah,
roll perception.
looking past and like brushing some vines away from near the door, there is a golden key hanging on a hook behind the burnt vines.
I'll pick it up and I'll open the door.
Okay, it slides in the lock with a click, and the door creeps
And you
open a
get
little
blasted backwards.
bit.
Poof!
As Nar opens the door, I stab him in the back.
Go.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Basil!
Anime betrayal.
Oh my god.
You were like a brother to me!
You were my
Really?
brother, Basil!
Damn. Quite the honor, man. As I slit their throat.
Oh.
No,
Uh-huh.
right.
I will walk
Door's
inside.
open.
You walk inside the door.
Yes.
Okay,
Carefully.
so inside this door, you see a room that's full of these giant vats. Basically, it looks like these gigantic pots that are maybe 20 feet in diameter, or in radius, that is. And there's these giant like burners underneath them that are currently out. But it looks like, if a giant cooking pot was blown up to immense size. And then also throughout the room are these giant metal molds that are in all different shapes and sizes and arrangements that make up different like bestial body parts. And then on the central table, there's like an assembly table there, and it looks like there's a couple of different chocolate parts that are still on the table. And they kind of twitch and grasp at the air as though they were alive.
Well, I'm not eating that anymore.
I produce flaming every single one of those monstrosities and melting them.
Okay, they slowly
Horrifying.
melt into chocolate puddles, and it doesn't seem like there's any chocolate remaining in the vats at all.
Is there
And the
anything
molds
hidden
look empty.
inside the chocolate abominations as they melt away?
As what?
As like they melt away, could I notice like if there's anything like embedded in them?
There is not anything inside them. It looks like they were solid chocolate.
Okay. Hmm.
Are the molds removable?
So the molds look like this.
Is it like big, like casting stuff?
Yeah, like giant. So like they're at an angle. So like they're, if you think of like, they're like at a 45-degree angle like this, right, on like a side view. And from the front, they look like these giant metal slabs that just have like different sockets in them that are like different body parts or whatever, right? And they're all, they basically have these channels connecting them to like let chocolate flow into them, and like they fill from the top. And there's like a hinge part on the side that like another half of the mold would like swing over into, that has like other sockets, right, that match up with the other ones, right? They all match up, and those have, so like basically there's the like these things are huge. Like think like 40 feet tall in most parts, and basically how they would function is the front part would close shut and then get bolted, and then they would fill it with chocolate, and there's runes all along this chocolate mold that basically activate the power, or like the magical power that infuses the chocolate, and then they get opened up, and then the parts get taken out and assembled on a table,
Okay.
and that's how they make the creatures.
Well, shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Are there any other doorways?
There is a doorway.
Uh,
One singular doorway.
I will examine the doorway for any ruins.
Okay.
Just
Make an investigation check. Okay. From what you can see, this door does not appear to have a lock on it, and it appears to be a normal, regular steel, but it is metal, and it is somewhat heavy.
Dang it, I can't kick it.
No.
I will open the door.
Okay. The door swings forward. Do you walk into the room?
I'll look inside first.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
17.
Okay. And do you have dark vision at all?
No.
Okay. I would say that with your perception, because it does pass this check, but not having dark vision, you don't see anything suspicious on the other side of the door, but as you take a step in, you realize that there isn't a level floor, but like just past the doorway. So like if this is a cross section of the door, right? You're looking at it from the side and it opened that way. Basically, right here where the floor was from when you were walking, there's no floor. But it's too dark for you to see.
Can I step in and take a look?
I will take a tiny bit of my rations and throw it to the ground. Just to
Inside?
tell how, yeah.
So you throw in a little bit of rations, and you hear a splash and then a hissing sound.
Can I look in? I have 300 feet.
You look in, and you see a room, and this is going to be a top-down view of the room. So this is where you guys are, right here. And then there's another door over here. And then there's like a square 5 by 5 foot platform at that end. And then to you, Twinkle, it looks like this is just like just beneath where the floor should be. It's just like a tank of liquid throughout the whole room.
Can I tell what the liquid is?
No.
Well, judging by the
does,
hissing
it
sound.
it does smell, let's see, it smells very sharp, and it kind of burns your nostrils a bit.
I love acid.
Yeah.
Delicious acid.
Okay. Is there another door in here?
Yes, at the far end of the room, there is another door.
Can I fly over?
Yes, 1 second while I draw this.
I feel for like a light switch or anything?
Light
there
switch?
there is no light switch, unfortunately. Let me just draw this out here. So this is top down, and this is side view. Okay. So, Twinkle, flying over, where are you flying in this room?
To the door.
Okay, so you fly to the far door, and there is a metal platform jutting out above the liquid that is about 5 feet by 5 feet. And then there's a door with, it looks like it has a keyhole. And it has like an L-shaped handle.
Can I?
What do you say?
We lost her.
You broke her.
Whoops.
I mean, wouldn't you be broken too after? I think broken.
I'm going to. Can I turn into a giant spider?
What?
Sure.
I'm going to turn into a giant spider.
Can you guys
Oh.
hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
My microphone died.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just flying to the door. Can I see if it's unlocked?
Do you turn the door handle?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, so when you turn the door handle, the door doesn't open, but the platform beneath it falls. And like
I'm just
it
flying
doesn't
up
like
then.
fall, but it like swings down into the liquid.
I'm gonna fly up then.
Okay. The door handle remains depressed, essentially.
Can I
It's
try to open
sad.
it again?
Do you want to turn the handle back to where it was?
Yes.
The platform comes back up.
But it's a door, right?
Yes. Oh, also, sorry. Let's go back to the first door handle turn.
Oh, okay.
When you turned the door handle and the platform dropped out, there was also a clicking sound, and a dagger comes out of the lock, and it cuts you for
Can I try dodging it?
make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. No. Okay, how much damage do I take?
4 points of slashing damage
Alright.
as it slices across your hand, and then it retracts back into the door handle or into the lock.
The dagger?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do we have another key?
I assume we don't.
Yeah.
Alright.
Um,
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Twinkle,
Yeah.
looking around with your perception check, even though there's dark vision here, or you're just in dark vision, there's no like light source. You can see that above you on the ceiling, the whole ceiling looks like that metal grating that you had opened before, essentially, like a crosshatch metal grate.
Oh.
And I would also say that you do see. Actually, no, you wouldn't see. Yeah, you wouldn't see anything from where you are right now.
Okay, then I'm gonna fly up to the metal grating instead.
Okay. When you fly up to the metal grating, it looks like, looking beyond it, there's a series of pipes just beyond it, like sort of like, oops, if this at the bottom is part of the metal grating, there's like pipe, 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 like just rows and rows of pipes facing like open toward you, like down into the tank. And then
Nice.
there's like a crosshatch metal grating on the other side of the pipes.
Okay. So there's another metal grating on the other side?
So
Is that what I heard?
it's metal grating directly in front of you, and then on
Yeah.
the other side of the grating are open pipe ends facing you.
And that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna fly back to the group.
Okay.
So, where do we want to go right now? Do we want to go that way? And I'm gonna point across the vat of liquid. Or do we want to go back to the mansion?
Well, I mean, this was the only way we could go, wasn't it?
No. Theoretically, there's a way to go at least somewhere close to the mansion up on the grating in the other room. Where I found the journal. Because there was a bed there.
Ew.
Yeah.
Time to scar the rest of the party.
Well, assuming, is there like any kind of description about how many exits there are right now? Over like, is there any kind of plan or like description, like construction details or something?
In the journal? Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were to skim through the journal again, looking further into the next chapters, there is some details about his plans of construction of this room. And he describes how he hired this really annoying dwarf locksmith named Daggerlock. And
Yep.
he
I get it.
he's really annoyed at how Dag decided to put these locks that have daggers that shoot out of them in most of the doors that he had installed, even though he told him that he did not want them installed. Like, Dag was like saying that it was a premium package and he didn't want to pay for the premium package. But lo and behold, he put them in anyway, and he's cut himself numerous times on these daggers. So he turned Dag into a zombie. And
Nice.
then he dropped him into a vat of acid just because he didn't want to look at his face. And he said that this acid is meant to be part of his reagents. Like, he uses it to help craft his reagents for spellcasting. And there is a drainage flush that is underneath the liquid. Essentially, it would be used to flush the tank of impurities, and then at the bottom of the tank. And then after a short while of a purification process of the acid, it would refill from the top of the tank through a metal grating and pipe system. And to speed up the process, it only takes about a minute to purify the acid because it uses multiple different purification tanks simultaneously, which is why there's so many pipes. And then he said that all you have to do for this door is pull up on the door handle.
Wow.
Wow.
Do you tell me this?
Let me roll. No, I will.
Oh my god. He keeps fucking quiet.
Basically, Basil found the cheat codes.
Oh, thank
No,
God.
he didn't. I found them.
Well, yeah, he's reading the walkthrough.
I'm the one that found it.
The Prima guide here.
I'll
Alright,
fly back over and then I'll turn the thing up instead.
Okay, you flip the door handle up. The platform goes back into a seated position, level with the door, and the door creaks open just a little bit under its own weight.
And you get stabbed
I'm
again.
opening it.
Okay. Meanwhile, Nar has been turned into a giant spider under his own accord.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Oh shit, it's fun.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm trying to look for a grate to see if there's like any kind of
Oh.
achievements around.
Oh, I have dark vision now, so I can see things.
Man,
Okay.
I sure would like to get across the acid.
Man, I'd sure like to, not fucking die.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, Nar could either carry or wrap up an individual and carry them across the acid.
Basil, come here, buddy.
Oh, but I'm gonna just,
Basil, come
I'm
here,
gonna
buddy.
rely on myself. I'm
I'm going to jump onto Basil and wrap him against
Oh,
my
no.
abdomen.
I mean, you're not even saying "come here, buddy." You're saying like funny noises.
He's able to talk in his
I could
form.
talk.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I asked Hayhouse.
I allowed that
Okay.
because they
Oh.
remain. You retain your intelligence, so to me it makes sense that you're able to at least talk.
Wait, are we friends? It's a pleasure to be your friend.
It's me. It's me, Nar. I continue to tangle him onto my
You-
abdomen.
Allow him to enweb you with his spinnerets.
Wait, please carry me like one of your Pontiel girl.
Mika, what the Wait. Just insinuate how I feel about what I just heard come from Mika's face.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Anyway,
I'm going to continue and climb against the ceiling with Mika
So
on my back.
lonely.
Meanwhile, Valerius is the only one left behind.
Poor Valerie.
When I take him, I'm going to take him to the door.
Alright.
Okay.
God.
God.
Right. I'm gonna untangle him, but leave enough webbing that he still sticks to me, but is able to reach the door.
Oh
He
my
doesn't
god.
fall.
Oh my lord.
I don't want him to fall. Open the door, Mika, please.
wait, are you? Huh? I'm confused now.
I brought you to the door. You can
Oh.
open it.
Thank you. I opened the door.
Ugh.
Alright, the door
I'm gonna-
pushes open.
I'm gonna go back for Val. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Basil. I'm just going to hop on him and tangle him.
Okay.
I've been in stickier
Oh my lord.
situations.
Also, thank you, Scout21 for
That's
the
good.
follow, and hello, Richard.
Scoot.
School!
Hi.
Totally didn't tell her to listen to this.
This is not a good time to listen to
There are
it.
no-
Oh no,
Yeah.
I told
Yeah.
her to listen and did listen to your suffering.
This is
Kind of
interesting.
Was
I a
interesting
great
thing
so,
person?
I am the DM, yes. We'll say that everyone has managed to get across either by being webbed or whatever, flying.
Web.
So when you guys enter the next room, there may be ghouls, Richard, just not right now. So basically what you guys see before you is a checkerboard room.
What?
This will be top down.
I don't know
So you guys came in from the right over here, and there's another door directly across. And basically, there are these 15 by 15 foot checkerboard looking tiles on the ground.
We
Some
about to
are,
play Wizard's
some
Chess
are white
here.
and some are black.
Oh boy, we're gonna play Dance Dance Revolution.
Hi.
I can hear butterfly in the distance.
Or the crab game where you have like the you know.
Okay.
The patterns.
So, let's see. After the trials of the acid room, you're relieved to find yourself in a mundane hallway. You can feel a slight flow of air brush past your face as stale air flows out of this room and into the acid room. Let's see. Yeah, so you guys see this checkerboard pattern and another metal door on the other end. What do you want to do?
Hey, Basil.
And this checkerboard pattern is throughout the whole room. I just didn't draw it all.
Is there
So it's
anything in the
12
book?
I don't think you should rely too much on that item. You should decide your fate with your own hands.
Basil,
Well,
I swear to Jesus, I will throw you onto this board to see what happens if you don't
I will
read
start reading the book, man.
we have a fucking wizard to kill.
Basil, I will hop on you and tangle you again.
And then we'll throw you in the middle of this board. Find out what happens. Don't test us.
So when you flip through the journal, it seems like maybe the pages that should be referring to this room are torn out. There are missing pages in various locations, and you don't see anything referencing this room in particular, so it's perhaps that this is one of the torn pages.
The pages were removed.
Oh, for
We'll have to
fuck's
play a game.
sake.
Can I
Well,
look
my
at the,
investigation roll probably
Oh,
doesn't
shit.
come up with jack shit.
Nope.
Can I roll Arcana on the little chessboard thing? Checkerboard?
I step on the first
Yeah.
tile.
I'm going to, damn.
This has turned into the Fall Guys.
Alright, so the first
Fucking
tile that's before you is one of the white tiles. Or, sorry, you have to choose between white or black. So which one do you want to choose? I should have drawn this one. This door should be like right
Okay,
here.
I'll roll a d4. 1, 2 is black. 3, 4 is white.
Okay.
I will go in a white one.
Okay, so you step here, about here, and you seem to be okay.
Wait. I'm a spider. Can I just walk around this? Like against the wall?
Yeah. if
Oh
you
my
wanted to.
lord.
I'm just gonna do that. You'll hear like little tiny pitter patters of me just crawling all over the place.
Okay.
Can I look for anything around the room? Can I roll perception?
You can roll investigation.
Okay. Dang it.
Bro, everyone's investigation rolls are flopping.
Yeah.
And then I'll do 2 since I started to play the game.
Not investigation, just
Do you
Yeah,
want
I
me
wonder
to
what-
investigate?
If you want to investigate, you may.
Oh, well, Basil just rolled an 18. I'll see if I can do better. I
can't.
did do.
You can.
Okay, so looking around at the tile that Basil's on right now, you look around and you look at like the seams joining the tiles together. It seems to be like these look like marble slabs in a very intricate checkerboard pattern. And it doesn't seem like there's even a seam between the tiles. It seems like they're so perfectly fitting that it almost seems like one whole piece of tile that is just alternating black and white almost. And, you tap your knuckles on the white tiles and it sounds like marble. Do you tap your knuckles on the black tiles?
I'll do better. I will walk on the wall, the black one.
Okay, so you just take a step out over onto it?
Yeah, I'll step on the first one, like the one
Okay.
directly in front of me.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
No
oh
issues, buddy.
shit.
It's a 19.
You needed an 18. So your foot hits this tile, and for like a quarter of a second, it feels like solid tile, just long enough where you begin to lift your other foot off the white tile, but just before you manage to step fully onto it, your foot gives way and seems to slip through the black tile as though it weren't there. And you manage to catch yourself on your back foot and step back onto the white tile.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I just see a vision of it before.
Yeah, it's
Going back
basically
into
like
that
your
one.
time energies kicking in.
I could. Those tiles seems to be illusion. I could
Yeah.
try to discern which one is real or not, but it would take some time.
Real quick, I want to try something.
Okay. By the way, real quick, this will be the last room for tonight.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I take out the decanter of endless water. I say stream as I pour 1 gallon of water over the black tile right by the door.
What does stream do?
It just produces 1 gallon of water.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it seems to, for just the split second the water touches the tile, seems to puddle up, but then that puddle disappears through the tile, and then the rest of the water seems to just pour through the tile as though it wasn't there. And then the gallon finishes, and that's it.
Well,
That's quite interesting.
Can I make my way to the door and just try and open it?
Do you want
I
to
will-
just step on white tiles? Are you stepping on white? Oh, you're going spider walking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you
just
go
crawling against
scampering
the wall.
around the walls, and you get to the other door. It is another metal door with a lock.
Okay. It's locked?
Yes.
Damn it. I'm a spider right now. I will scamper back and I will. What's uppies?
wait, what was it? A metal door?
Yes.
Shit.
I will walk on another white tile.
It feels solid.
I'll go like on my right, so above it,
After I'm watching this for a while, I'm just gonna fly over everything.
Okay.
and I
You
will
fly
walk on,
over.
Hey, yo, you
on
want to
another
take
white
me with
tile.
you? I don't want to use all my. I don't
All
want
right.
to use.
You keep walking on white tiles.
Yeah, Nar,
That's
bring
my
me
next
over to
door.
the door. I
Oh.
need to try something.
We'll say that
I-
pretty much everyone can reach the door by just stepping on white tiles or flying or spider walking.
Oh.
So you guys are at the door.
Watch it.
I pour a gallon of water into the door and tell Nar to use shape water to freeze it.
Okay.
Is it in spider form?
Can you? Or do you have to turn back?
Not
Yeah, he would have to turn back.
Yeah,
I
he would have
assume.
to turn back.
Turn back.
I'll turn back into a normal druid.
Okay.
I mean, I'm- It's so funny because I'm actually proficient with thieves' tools, but I just don't
Oh,
fucking have the
shit.
tools on me.
I will freeze the water inside the lock.
Okay.
and
The water
make it-
solidifies.
Then
I
you just,
will also kick the doorknob.
I
yeah.
move away from the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind
So
of move away. I move to the side. I don't want to
yeah,
get caught.
strength check. You kick the door and you just go boing off of it as your leg feels a little bit of pain.
Ouch.
It's a very strong door.
I will kick it again.
I kick it. I kick door.
Valerius basically kicks in where the frozen door handle is, and you do hear something snapping inside the door, and then it feels like it slightly opens a little bit.
Oh yeah, we should probably be careful of knives in the door handle.
Okay. Do you try to push the door open?
Yeah.
Yes, but away from the knob.
Yeah.
You know, I could
Okay.
have realized. I could have used Mage Hand this entire time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We live dangerously. It's what's so cool.
You push the door open and it swings open heavily, but it's open, and before you is another hallway, which we will get to next time.
Why are there so many rooms?
It's almost like it's
Spookies
a
jump.
madhouse.
Also,
my
it's
God.
Spookies. We're in Spookies, guys.
I mean, we're doing great so good so far. Fine.
Yeah.
No one's dead.
Theoretically.
No
I
one's
wrapped,
died
I
yet.
wrapped Basil and Val in web fluid and carried them along my disgusting
Yeah.
abdomen. And
See,
You
my
wrapped me in
brain
your warm
has
embrace.
God. My
I'm
erection
just sad
is
that I never
not-
got regaled by singing.
I was going to, but then Mika had a book and you told us to deafen, and I was like, you know what? I'll wait till next time. Next
Of
session.
course,
I
of
will-
course, it's my fault. Yeah.
Next session, I will serenade.
Oh, thank you.
You gives me a
Okay.
Next
whole.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Well,
Mhm.
next week we won't have a session.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Mika said that he was going to be out of town.
Yeah, I can't. I have medical tests.
Yeah, all good. We will pick up the next Friday after, and that will probably be the last session for now, depending on how quickly you guys get through it.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that was a good job, you guys.
Yeah.
A little bit crazy at times, a little bit gross at other times. I'm sorry for scarring Alfie for life.
Yeah.
Man, you described literally what I see every Tuesday in my meat science lab.
Ah,
Oh,
Your
lovely.
meat science lab.
meat science.
I'm not
Well,
gonna question it.
there are more horrors. So
Woo! Let's go!
The
I'm down
House
for
of
it.
Yeah.
Horrors.
Give me body horror things. Let's go.
I'm
all
all in
right.
for like the army of flesh golems.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I
Well,
think flesh golems are somewhere, and I'm ready
thank
for
you
it.
guys for joining, and thank you for playing.
Are we
And I
gonna
hope
group
that you
raid someone
guys
again?
have a good night. We can raid somebody. I don't know if there's anyone else in here except for me though. Let's
Yeah.
see who. Let's see if there's anybody that I have. We could. I have Aprilyn playing Final Fantasy 14, Viva Vibe just chatting, and Ringo playing Criminal Girls. I think we rated Ringo last time.
Hey, Jen is streaming. We should raid him.
Who?
Jen.
Wait,
Oh.
what? Oh, why? Oh no!
Good night, Richard.
I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, thank you, Hayhouse
Yay.
again.
Yeah, no
And thank
problem.
you.
Thank you, Hayhouse.
I was getting like a little like tired during the ending, so I just was
Yeah,
like,
of
going
course.
tired.
No problem. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I don't think I'm gonna raid anybody because I think the only people in my channel right now are you guys. So I don't want to
Yeah.
just like raid and then everyone just leaves. So I'm not gonna raid right now. But yeah, that was fun.
Mm.
Hope you guys are having a good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Cool,
Thank you.
cool. Very cool. I am glad to hear that.
Next time we eat people, right?
I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to,
Cannibalism?
Yeah.
you can if you want to.
Chew
Yeah,
people up with
superpowers.
spider acid.
God.
Spit on them and web them and watch them dissolve.
Yeah, cook them.
All right.
Literally, the
Yeah.
entire time Nara was a
Basil
spider,
is
my
next.
brain instantly went to Jeff the Spider from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. God, I referred to way too many 90s cartoons.
Yeah.
All right. I will catch you
Call it a night.
guys later.
Yeah.